How about what is my chat still over there? Oh, oh my god! Hang on, happy Saturday! Wait, was I supposed to set this to our daytime one? I didn't even think about it. I kind of like the night mode, but should we have it look like it's daytime in my room just because it's daytime for me? Should we do that for the festivities? Happy Saturday! Did I just hear the word proceed? Meow. Proceeds? Yeah, I don't know. Hi everyone, it's nice to see you. Happy, hang on, were you guys ready to get flashbanged? Are you guys ready to get flashbanged? Watch this. Wow, it's daytime. It's Saturday afternoon. Hi Toad, hi, hang on, Inuluk, hi, I see you. How are y'all? I am big good, your eyes, yeah, behold, get cooked. It's Saturday. And that means we're streaming in the afternoon. That means everybody gets flashbanged, me included. We all get absolutely blinded by the daytime scene. I never use this one. I'm like, I paid extra for having day and night. We gotta make use of it. We're all blind now. Yeah. Sorry, chat. We all had to tank it. Also, hello. It's so nice to have everyone here. Arigato for the follow, Toasted John. Hi. Okay, hi Mega. Hi Lexi. Oh, we actually should say hi to everybody, don't we? Caterham looks kind of purple. Caterham. Cater. Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. Okay, sorry. I just realized the ADHD going brrr. But guys, guess what? We actually got our meds today. We got our meds today. That was actually why I started a little late, because I use a pharmacy that delivers, so they knocked on the door to deliver it, so I just got it. So I just took it. So I may actually be able to focus today. It may actually happen. We don't know. I don't know yet. It's hard to say. It's hard to say because we haven't done it yet, but it's possible.
This is big brain time.
It's possible. It's possible. I don't know. I don't know for sure. Mannequin is back, guys. I need to say hi to everybody in chat, and I know we've been having it. We've been having it zoom in. So let me start with YouTube, and then we'll do Twitch. We're gonna do it. Everybody gets their habos. Everybody gets their habos, okay? Hello, Greg. You were here earliest today, to my knowledge. Habo. Hello, Mannequin. I know that you've been looking forward to this, and thank you to Ant for answering so many questions other people had about what I'd be playing next. Because I saw you were doing a better job of keeping up my YouTube comments to me, so thank you so much. Wait, was that Grug Gooner who followed 2 minutes ago? Yo, Grug Gooner 69. Welcome in, Chad. Nice to meet you. Welcome in. Lewis, hello, good meowing. Hi, happy Catterday. Hello to Jordan. I believe Jordan was the next one in. And then we also had Midnight. Hello. Hi, it's wonderful to have you here. Hello, Toasted John, who was on both Twitch and YouTube. And hello to Amugum Riven. Amugum Riven, hi. Welcome in on YouTube side. Hello. And hello to an Antarctic Scotsman. Yeah. Hello. The only Scottish person I can think of off the top is Shrek. I don't know if that even counts. Is he Scottish, or am I making that up? I actually don't know. Hello, it's delightful to have you here. Yeah. And I think that has me, us greeting everybody on the YouTubies. So now we can greet everybody on Twitch. Now we can say hi to everybody. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, so hello to Green. Hello to Sui, hello to Cece, hello to VZ. It is wonderful to have you all here. And I believe all of you were in my pre-chat, so thank you for your super early attendance. Hello to Dampier, hello to Neff, hello to Grupple, hello to Cass. Meow, 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 meow. Hello to Ethan, hello to Chaos-chan, hello to Chill, habo, happy Catterday. Happy Catterday. Hello to Toad. Hi, Toad. Hi. Hello to Inlook. Rawr. Rawr. Hello to Mega and Lexi and Draco and Zeiss. Meow, meow, meow. I know I missed our redeem. We're doing it now. Meow. And God, you guys did a lot of... Okay. Don't Pokeball me when I still have a bunch of redeems to go through. It will. We're doing these out of order. It's fine. They're all gonna get done, chat. Trust me. It's definitely gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm reading them all. Roger Buzzman. Hi, Roger. Hello, happy Catterday. Animal lover, welcome in. I'm Rob. You can't rob me. I'm broke. I don't have any money. My roommate had to buy me breakfast after I went with them to do errands this morning. You can't rob me even if you wanted to. There's nothing to take. Hi, Foxy. Welcome in as well. I hope you guys are all having a happy Catterday. Hi. Hello. And Dingleberry. Yo, sexy Dingleberry. Welcome in. Hi. Just asking, if one social media falls, which to go to? Twitch or YouTube? I think YouTube's more likely to survive. YouTube's actually profitable, right? Like, YouTube's actually profitable and Twitch isn't, so... I feel like that's kind of an easy one to guess, right? I mean, I think Twitch is more fun during streaming, and it has way better APIs, although... people roast the Twitch API. It exists, though, bro. It exists. If we want to, we can use the Twitch API to have interactive games and stuff like that. There's a lot less options. There's a lot less options on YouTube, but YouTube's profitable, so maybe they're doing it right. I don't know. I'm not a business person. I just know what I read and stuff. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. So there you have it. Yeah. Bro, what? Yeah. Why am I stuck in an XD right now, bro? What's going on? Hang on. We're gonna figure out why. Okay, so there you go. Anyways, with that said, yeah. I don't know. I literally got stuck in an XD. I'm still getting stuck in an XD. Why? Why am I not able to hit buttons? Chat, this does not seem promising. I'm about to play a game where I have to hit buttons. I'm about to have to hit buttons. This is not ideal. Salvage Scraps, hi, welcome in. Hello. Jinx, never trust internet. but I want to trust the internet. I want to trust it. That sounds... What's the point if I can't trust the internet? What? I want to be able to trust it. What do you mean don't trust it? But you guys are on the internet. Shouldn't I not trust you? I don't. So if I don't trust you, then I can trust people on the internet. But then people on the internet telling me not to trust the internet. So then I can't trust you or the internet. Don't trust me? Bro, I can't even trust me trusting you. Trust yeah. Don't trust us. I can't trust Daddy Nyan. I can't trust Daddy Nyan in this place. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh. Speaking of oh no, I think I actually launched my game early. That just jump scared me, bro. I just got jump scared by Ultrakill music. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Okay. So let me say this. I am very excited. One, I've been greatly looking forward. I have been greatly looking forward to playing. To playing. Stuff. I don't know what I'm saying. You want me 2 more? Roar! Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. I think that did them. I think that had to have covered all of them, right? Right? Animal Lover already got there for the follow 4 minutes ago, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. That's another one. Okay, I see how it is. Chaos Chan. I see how it is. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. Bad girl. I don't know if I like that better or worse than good girl, honestly. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I don't know about that one. I get physically ill when I lie. Is it a result of the vow I made a decade ago? Delve, if true, I think you might be. I think you might be diagnosed with being a paladin. That's pretty rough. That's pretty rough, bro. Hang in there. Did you like Bad Girl more than Furry Flat? Yes, that's a low bar. That's a low bar. Chat, don't worry. I'm gonna... Changes will occur. I will prove that that I'm not flat tuber. I'm gonna prove that I am not aerodynamic inherently. Also, hi Traza, you're joining the community speaking Spanish. I guess for the last. Well, hola, ¿cómo estás? Gracias, ñao. I'm not the best at Spanish, but I know the important things. Like, no tengo dinero, ¿dónde está el baño? And, me llamo Jinx. Tengo hambre. I think those are the big ones. Oh wait, te quiero, I love you. That's another important one. All you have to do to get by family is... Now, you literally told me you're aerodynamic on YouTube, and now you say you're not aerodynamic. Girls are fickle. I'm whatever I think is funniest in the moment. Or whatever I feel is most justified for me in the moment. I'm whatever I want to be at that point in time. And any other previous point in time was obviously a fake jinx, and it was AI generated, and therefore not real. And the only thing that's correct is whatever I'm saying right now. Get it straight. Get it straight. Bad girl to be the baddest of girls is diabolical. How am I being roasted by Miss Polly? No roasting each other. No roasting each other. No, be nice. If she speaks Spanish, I speak a little bit. My family is Spanish, but I just learned enough to get by with my family. So usually, no tengo dinero, being I don't have money. Donde está el baño, like where's the bathroom? Te quiero, like I love you. And tengo hambre, like I'm hungry. That usually gets me by in most family situations. That gets me by in most situations. What, John, what the hell is that emote? Yo, don't say John, what's that emote? What the hell is that emote? Whoa. You would think Grumple wouldn't call you flat with the Smuggalana comparison. Yeah, but they're not calling me Smuggalana. They're calling me Smuggalana's little sister. Which is like, basically saying I'm Smuggalana, but flat. Which is diabolical, for the record. Just like, literally, that's the insinuation I'm getting. Which isn't even fair. I'm not even a fox. And I don't have any fire effects. So really, I'm also feeling less cool overall as a result. So please, yo. God damn it, Chaos Chat. Now you got Goofy saying it. Now you got Goofy saying it. Bro. Whatever. Oh my god, how's your day going, Jinx? Yo, so easy, welcome in. My day is going very good. I was gonna say, we did get a recommendation from Mannequin for something to watch before we go into gameplay today, which is, it's the lore of Ultrakill. Somebody made a lore video. It's pretty long though, guys. It's like an hour, so that might be our entire chatting section as well. So we might. Okay, so basically the only goal today will be probably watching that and beating Gabriel. I think that'll probably be how it goes. And then depending how fast I beat Gabriel, that'll decide. Don't worry, you're cool even if I... Mrs. Smugglewata, wait, can I ask money to buy alcohol to make homemade Molotovs? Pretty please. No, if anybody's getting Molotovs, it's me. And no, Smugglewata isn't here. If I Mrs., that means like I'm married to Smugglewata. Wait. Damn, somebody should have invited me to the Noopidals. That's crazy. One time I asked ChatGPT for help and he called the FBI and the USA Army number and also the cops on me like, why? I actually did have somebody I know IRL who did say that they asked ChatGPT a question and it told them that, like, and it did assume they meant the most illegal thing possible from what was, like, not even intended as, like, a crazy question. Basically, they asked, like, how you could get rid of somebody in a political position, which, I mean, in context, get rid of meant, like, oh, you know, like, how does this person get unelected? Or, like, how is this person, like, impeached or things like that? And it immediately started replying with, you can't kill them. And, like ChatGPT immediately assumed they meant murder. And I think that's crazy. I think that's absolutely diabolical to consider. So, there you go. I think about that all the time. I'm like, man, you gotta be careful how you talk to AI. It doesn't always know what you mean contextually. And if a person can't either speak, wait, I needed Goofy to go slower. Hi, me Sherlock, by the way. Murder first, then logical answers later. Right, Green? That's what I'm saying. I was like, that's crazy. If a person who can't either speak or write is sent to jail, then how would they finish this sentence? Oh my god. She may be Smugglewata's little sister, but she's... God damn it! Why are you guys trying to bait a crash out this early in the stream? I just started, bro. Also, hi Gray, welcome in. Hi Gray Dinosaur. What's this adorable little crash out cutie? I'm just hanging out. I'm dry. Now I see that was all part of the Goofy message. I missed the intro. Am I late? No. You're totally on time. It's Mad Lad, sir. Welcome in. We haven't even gotten to the gameplay yet. We're gonna actually, we're gonna watch a lore video first. We're gonna watch a lore video, and then after the lore video, I'm so tired of everybody. Every time I look over at chat, people are just telling me, we're late, we missed the intro. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I guess if you guys like the intro and everything. Blind Ultrakill playthrough, how can you react to it if you're blind? I mean, you can be legally blind and still able to see. We play not Ultrakill, we play Monster Hunter with Bib Zero Bobs, and he's legally blind. And he only has one eye. So, I mean, you can be legally blind and still react and play games. Is it easy? No, he basically plays at my skill level, which means that he's actually a really good gamer, and he's playing blind, and it lowers him to my skill level, which is bonkers. Technically, even better than me now by a great margin as well, because I don't play as much. So there you go. Unpack that. Yo, can I ask you something? Yo, what's up, Dark Light Seek? Hey, Dark Seek Light VA. Yeah, I can't read. Dark Seek Light VA. Shoot. Yeah.
People who take pictures of their meals are basically taking before pictures of their fecal...
Oh, damn. You're saying that all food pics are just before pics of poop?
Did I jump scare you?
That's probably true.
Yeah, I bet I did.
That's true, but if there's no after pic, then it can't be a before pic, right? It's only a before pic if they also take pictures of their poop, which would be kind of weird, but they could do it if they wanted to. I don't think that's illegal. It's just odd. You know what I mean? I think that would be how that works. Yo, I was doing a rap battle between a Consort Radon versus Naruto. Oh, Joe, that's actually crazy. Also, hi, Lemon. Welcome in. And also, Crab. Gotta be here for like a year to get a jinx at home. What do you mean? What does that mean? Hey ChatGPT, how do I get rid of a chicken body which is 60 kilograms? I don't know kilograms. How much does 60 kilograms weigh, bro? She had an intro. Oh, it's an interesting question. It's an interesting question. Did I have an intro? Okay, let's do one now. Hello, chat. Hello, chat! Guess what we're doing today? Today, we're gonna play Ultrakill, and when we go into Ultrakill, we're gonna absolutely demolish. We're gonna demolish Gabriel for the beating he gave us last stream. And then we're gonna give him the beating. And once we've beaten Gabriel, then once he's been off, then I don't know what. But before we get to go into the fun part where I beat up Gabriel, we're gonna do another fun part, which is we're gonna react to a video on the lore of Ultrakill. We got sent in this by Mannequin on YouTube, and I'm very excited. It is a long video, so we're gonna have to start it very, very soon. We're gonna have to start it very soon. I like yapping though, so it's a little hard, but I'm gonna try and lock in on that. Mortal Wombat, welcome in. A chicken, you'd fry it unless it's going bad, then it's pig food. Oh, do pigs eat like bad chicky? And it's like safe for them? I didn't know that. I guess pigs eat a lot of stuff. I did see a pig eat a shoelace. Pig ate my shoelace on a field trip when I was a kid. So that, I believe it. They could probably eat bad chicken if they could eat shoelaces. When do we get a Jinx in Deep Rock Galactic? We have done that before. Maybe we should play again. It's been a bit. It's been a bit. And 60 kilograms is about human weight. Well, humans weigh a lot of different things. What kind of human weight is that? Is that like a 6 foot tall man? Is that like a 5 foot girl? Is that like a 3 foot child? How much is 60 kilograms in a meaningful way I can comprehend? Humans come in a lot of sizes. Humans have a huge size range. That doesn't mean anything. Gabe is gonna Ultrakill over you? Nah, not this time. This time Gabe's gonna catch these paws, bro. I'm gonna mess him up. I have mentioned it before on previous streams. I have played through Ultrakill before, but it was a year ago. So I have not played, I think it's Layer 8 is the new one. I think Layer 8 is the new area. I have not played that yet, but I have played through Layer 7, so we should be able to watch the reaction video for the lore. I believe the lore video is being made by... I clicked the wrong tab. Nobody pay attention to the hearts in the corner. It's by Linguini and Lasagna. Linguini and Lasagna are the people who made the video, so that'll be what we react to. If a pig stares at you, making you uncomfortable, it should be turned into bacon because it's thinking about how to escape and eat you. Wait, do pigs, I mean, I've heard of wild boars killing people. I guess pigs are kind of similar, right? They are boars. Oh, bro, can pigs will eat you? Pigs will eat people? They're like farm sharks? That's crazy. I didn't even know. Oh my god. You're about 170 to 180 and you weigh 60 kilograms. Oh, okay, so... I see. Interesting. Pounds, the British economy runs on weight? Yes, it does. That's why they had to steal food from everybody. Oh, by the way, guys, I found out today that Arcanine cup I showed on the Pokemon stream, the Pokopia stream, my new Arcanine cup, it fits an entire can of Dr. Pepper. Delightful news. I had not put it in there yet because I usually use my cups for, not Dr. Pepper. I usually just stick a straw into the can, like a feed, but... I decided to put it in a cup today, and I pulled out the Arcanine cup and it fit, even with ice. It was very nice. It's big nice, so that's big dope, big dope. Yeah. Also, roar! Okay, now that we've said all of that, I'm gonna pull up the video. I'm gonna pull up the video so I don't forget. I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. Let's see, will this be right? This seems pretty close-ish. There we go. We're like changing out the viewpoint on this because I had this set up for a different... This was set up yesterday for the BuzzFeed quiz, so I'm having to reposition it. Sorry, guys. Hang on. Where do I go? Here? That works. And then we have to move chat. Chat, you have to shrink just like me, and then you can go over my head. Very good! Now we're in the video, we're in it. We've locked in, Okay, with that said, pausing the music, we've paused the music. Big win. Big starting win. Okay, I believe we're ready. Are you guys ready for this? I'm really hyped to watch this because I don't really know all the lore, so I feel like learning it's gonna be really cool. And also, I want to. I just want to. Are you guys ready? Also, hi P5 Studios, welcome in. Hello. This video is more likes than you have subscribers, bro. 100%. Yeah. What do you mean? Bro, I'm a small channel. Like, what do you mean? I haven't even really been making consistent YouTube content for that long, and I'm not viral. I am just one goober. One goober among many goobers out there making videos. Also, hi, Missies! We will give this a like because we're watching it. Sorry, AI Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna say this. It's gonna sound so out of pocket. No audio? Oh no. I'm glad you guys pointed that out. Okay, hang on. Tier list. This might actually make sense because that used to be used for a tier list. I didn't plug this into my YouTube feed. We can't hear it. We're fixing it. We're gonna see if it works. All right, one sec. Do we have audio for this?
In the beginning,
now
there was nothing until God created the heavens and the earth. No,
is it too
this
loud
isn't a
now,
video
guys?
about Christianity lore. This is a video about Ultrakill lore.
Is this better? Too loud? Loud enough?
Ultrakill,
Let me know.
if you somehow
Let me
don't
know.
is a retro-inspired movement shooter created
Is
by
this-
RC Hakita Patala.
Is this actually
definitely
chest
cannot
size is
follow.
directly
I'm
tied
not
to
finished,
subscribers?
don't
Shut the
sue me.
frick up.
Because
frick
Ultrakill
up.
is inspired by many boomer shooters.
Give me my roars! Roar! Okay, now that we've actually set up a little soft, is a little soft the roar? Is you mean the audio? I don't know if that mean. What does a little soft mean? What does this mean? Now you have air cancer video? Okay. We'll turn it up a little bit for you guys. You screamed roar too loud, you're welcome. You don't need to have hearing. You don't need to have hearing. We'll make it louder for you guys. We're gonna see if this is loud enough.
In the beginning,
Audio
there was
test,
nothing
is this the correct
until
volume?
God
Can you hear
created the
everything?
heavens and the earth.
Can you
No,
hear?
this isn't a video
Still,
about
if you
Christianity
didn't go
lore.
deaf from the
This is a
roar.
video
Roar.
about Ultrakill
Yeah.
lore.
Okay, how was it now? Are we good? Can I actually There's God in Ultrakill. There's a God in Ultrakill. We don't get to see him. At least I don't remember ever seeing God. It's usually more like God isn't here. You know what I mean? Perfect. Okay, louder. Anyway, bye. Bye, Tesseract. Welcome in. Bye, bye. Welcome in. Sorry, I'll tell you as soon as you came in. Adios. All right, I'm the one who gets hurt here the most. I have Jinx at mass volume because you're insane. Stop talking over the narrator. I'm talking over the narrator to confirm volume before I watch it for real. I haven't watched any of this in detail yet because I was making sure it worked because people couldn't hear it and then they could hear it. And what do you want me to do? We haven't watched it for real yet. We're about to. Now we're gonna react to it, Grapple. And I won't be talking over the narrator. I'll pause whenever I have something to say. I will pause then. Grapple, get... Time out, Grapple.
In the beginning, there was nothing until God created the heavens and the earth. No, this isn't a video about Christianity lore. This is a video about Ultrakill lore. Ultrakill, if you somehow don't know, is a retro-inspired movement shooter created by
Wait, why was that VR chat? Why did I... Wait, partners of the... I hit pause before we even hit this frame. I hit pause before I even hit this. Okay, explosive. Hi, welcome in. Arigato for the follow. Why? Okay. Where?
Ultrakill lore.
I'm gonna get the VR chat one.
Ultrakill, if you somehow don't know, is a retro-inspired movement shooter
Okay, why is VR chat movement Oh, it was the movement shooter search. Okay, now it
created by
makes sense.
RC
Yeah.
Hakita Patala.
Ad break, sigh,
I
rip.
definitely pronounced that wrong. I'm not finished, don't sue me. Because Ultrakill is inspired by many boomer shooters like Quake, Doom, and
I've not played Quake or Doom.
Devil May Cry.
Is Devil May Cry a... What is happening? We're reacting to Ultrakill lore before we start. That's what's happening. Welcome in. Hi, Dratini. Hi, Vastus. Hi, Pandon. Hello, everybody. And it's Mad Lancer. Hello. So, okay. So, wait, is Devil May Cry crime movement shooter at heart? I guess it might be, thinking about it. It's more hack and slash in my mind, but I think that might make sense.
Ignore that. The point I'm trying to get across is that Ultrakill isn't the kind of game to have much of a story. Booting up the game, there's no opening cutscene, no dialogue. The most you get is this startup screen that's not much.
I'm gonna say something so toxic right now. Also, we're in the middle of a toothless dance, which I do feel like makes it a little hard to watch this. But when I was actually talking to somebody about Ultrakill lore today, and I was like, you know, you could argue the game's like light on lore, but I think it actually does a better job of telling the story than like Five Nights at Freddy's and other ones. Like Five Nights at Freddy's, it's like half the lore is canon optimistically that you learn online, and most of it is definitely probably more than 50%. Probably like 75% feels like fan lore that ties all of the different crumbs together. Versus I feel like there's enough to actually have... Oh my god. Yeah, I might actually be pausing it. Guys, I just want to watch a video! Stop with the toothless! We're gonna turn off tangent. Holy crap. We will unpause it after. You'll still get your toothless dance. It'll continue fresh once I unpause it. We're gonna watch the video! Solona, Cryosis, BT, arigato for the follow, Glitch Trap, arigato for the follow, welcome me guys. Okay, what the frick? What the frick? He's trying to get me to pause it while he's in ads. Ads are done now! Ads are done! They're not going anymore. They're not. Okay.
There's no opening cutscene, no dialogue. The most you get is this startup screen that's not much more than a fun way to make the initial setup screen feel like an in-universe thing. Other than that, this is very much the kind of game where you open it, get a gun, and just go. Usually, there wouldn't be much to talk about story-wise with a game like Ultrakill, and if you don't go looking for Ultrakill's story, you can very easily miss the vast majority of the tale this game has to tell.
I wouldn't say that you'd miss everything, because they have cutscenes in this game. That's the thing. They have those moments where you actually see, like, Gabriel talking to, like, the other angels and stuff. They have lore moments. I wouldn't say that... Okay, like, yeah, you actually do have to read the journals and stuff, I think, to get more lore and everything, but you know that there's a narrative going on, would be my argument. I've come back like a debt collector for my 8 other RARs.
Ultrakill tells its story through having surprisingly rich lore told to the player through environmental storytelling, flavor text, and books scattered throughout the game. Usually, it's up to the player to put the pieces of this game's puzzle together, but I know that many people aren't willing to do that. So instead of having the incredible lore of Ultrakill be wasted, this video is going to be my attempt to explain the entirety of the lore within Ultrakill.
I'm gonna be honest, I would have died in this gameplay. Every single time they did a wall bounce, I actually thought this was tech. I realized just now that was probably by accident. Like, I didn't realize it until actually after, like, he did the hippie hops everywhere. There was only 7 RARs. Now you had extra. Insurance for later. You're gonna suggest I watch Maxer's Ultrakill videos? Okay, I'd be down to check them out some other time, though. I'm only gonna do this one today, but I would be down for an Ultrakill reaction before each round of Ultrakill, going forward. Also, hi, Fizzy the Blue Goblin. Welcome in.
Go over some theories and talk about a few of my own personal headcanons.
Okay.
Ultrakill is also, at time of writing, in early access. Currently, the final 2 layers of the game and the final Prime Sanctum haven't been released, so this story is yet to be completed. But with that being said, I will explain everything we know as of June 2024. Spoilers. Duh.
Also, that like, you seeing Gabriel, like, explode right there, that's gonna be me today. I'm gonna absolutely blast him. You've alerted a goth goblin. Here's a follow because I love you and everyone else here is friends and y'all are so cool and I want to support you. Yo, thank you, Fizzy. Arigato and welcome in. It's a delight to have you. The style ranking system is also his canon lore. Wait, that's canon lore? The style ranking system? Part 1, the beginning of everything. Well, starting at the beginning sounds valid.
I started this video by referencing the Bible. It's a niche book, you might not have heard of it.
Yeah, it's niche. I've never
Ultrakill
heard of that
story
one.
starts at
Chad, has anyone here heard of the Bible?
the start of the book of Genesis, with God creating.
I forgot about the hamster. I think... I'm sorry.
The heavens and the earth. The heavens were made as a utopia for angels to exist within God's light. God's light is an incredibly important plot point in Ultrakill, and yet, for such an important plot point, we know almost nothing about what God's light actually is. We know it somehow keeps archangels alive, as when Gabriel is severed from the light, he only has a day to live.
So this is what I mean. This is a cutscene. I remember seeing this. So there's like, it's not like all the lore is hidden, for sure. Like, you know it exists when you're seeing this. Oh, I don't think it's spelled like that, Roger. I think you spelled Bible like B-Y-E-B-A-L or something like that. I'm pretty sure.
Live. But we know nothing about what it
Holy Council, my devotion to our Creator is absolute. I have never strayed from the will of the Father, but a machine. You dare imply the might of our Father could be shaken by mere objects? Impossible! Heresy! Unspeakable! I'll be honest though, but like this machine's like really cool though, and it moves like a motorcycle, so it's really different if you think about it.
is, how it works, and who can actually control it. Obviously, God can control it, but it's shown within the ending of Act 1 that powerful angels can control it as well. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take it back to Ultrakill's story of creation.
Okay.
We don't know exactly when God creates mankind, but we do know that he quickly grows angry with the self-destructive nature of humanity. God decided to give mankind free will with the hopes that humanity would choose the path of good and choose to assist one another for the betterment of all. You and I are both humans, so I don't think I need to explain why.
They thought that, dude, God thought we'd all be really nice to each other, and then we made a giant killing robot. Pretty poggers, honestly. God's light is cringe. I prefer Dark Chaos power. Yo, is God cringe, chat? No, I mean, sometimes paladins go hard. Like, there are some paladins that are pretty cool in like, fantasy, but not all of them, for sure. Yo, Crow Minx, arigato for the raid! Oh my god, welcome in, raiders! Hello, raiders! Crow Minx, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had fun playing Elden Ring. Habbo! Habbo! Okay, chat, if any of you guys don't know Crow Minx, please show Crow Minx some love. They are, in fact, a cutie patootie streamer out there, and I believe they play a lot of Elden Ring and Night Rain, and I think Final Fantasy. So show Crow some love, and cute pink hair. We love our friendos. I believe it's pink hair, or maybe I'm mixing that up. I'm not always the best at this, so if I'm wrong, then I'll feel stupid. But I was pretty sure last time I saw PFP, it was pink and cute. It was kawaii des. Okay, other than that, I hope everybody is having fun. I hope all the raiders welcome in. If any of you guys don't know me, my name's enerjynx, Chaotic Gremlin Cat Girl, and I'm going to be playing through Ultrakill today. But first, I am watching videos about Ultrakill's lore, because while I've played the game before, they have an entirely new section, and a lot of the lore is not entirely in all the cutscenes. A lot of it's in random notes and different things that I may not have seen. So we're gonna get the whole picture, and we are at the very beginning of the video. The story of creation of trying to boot me without a chomp. Get nommed. Welcome in. Okay, I got the games correct. Well, that's good at least. Yeah, hello raiders! Chat, please show Chroming some love since they shared their community with us. And in the meantime, we're going back to the video. And I'm really obsessed with the fact that we just have a blood explosion in the hamster. Just hamster.
Why God describes mankind
Oh, I remember these. Okay, I almost forgot this existed in the game. That, like, one area where you have to find all the testament
as a
thingies.
failure and free will as a flaw. The testaments found at the end of the secret levels give us almost all of the insight we have into God's feelings towards humanity. God decides to leave humanity to their own devices and start anew with another world, another race of beings better than humanity, a race that lacked free will and followed God's law. Failure after failure after failure after failure after failure after failure after failure, the result.
Bro, this is me at my math homework. Why is God's narration for the, like, failures of humanity just sound identical to me? This is like my parents looking over my math homework. This is actually diabolical. Free will was a mistake. All she wants to do is game.
Uncountable cycles of creation wasted, uncountable formulas for a mind without free will wasted. These testaments tell us very clearly that God stuck to his word. He created countless worlds with countless different races that lacked free will, and all of them fail. After failing to create a perfect world that lacked free will, God begins to lose faith in such a task even being possible. So in a fit of rage over humanity's continued survival, the survival of the one race left for dead, God created hell. And in an incredibly important revelation, he can't unmake it. God in Ultrakill is not omnipotent. He is not all-powerful. He is flawed, just like how humanity is flawed. Countless
And so I guess is there like a... Okay, I don't want to be like too reading into this and stuff, but it sounds like this is all a statement that free will is inherently flawed, but also like mandatory. In my opinion, the guy is still too quiet. I'll turn it up then. I do think his voice is a bit on the soft side. Here, let me... Where is it? Hopefully this will make it sound better.
Failures to create a perfect race threw God into a fit of rage where he damned man to an eternity of suffering for what is ultimately God's failure. The idea of a God that isn't all-powerful completely contradicts the typical ideas of many of the major world religions and sets Ultrakill's God aside as a unique character rather than a stand-in for the typical notions of God we think of. This idea of a flawed God continues on and only grows stronger as the testaments progress. When asked why he would create such a thing as horrible as hell, God has no answer. No matter how evil humanity...
I actually want to rewind. I'm curious. I don't remember this one. What are we watching? Hi, Shin! So this is the lore of Ultrakill. We're going back to playing Ultrakill today. It makes sense. Wait, hang on. Wait. Why did I miss that before? It makes sense that you would, you're part of humanity, so it makes sense that you'd be bad at your homework with failures. Yeah. God, bro, I'm gonna make that my personal headcanon. Ultrakill's God decided to create hell after he saw my math homework. I wanted to read this one about him creating hell, because I don't remember these that well. Thought thy flatness thou, through thy fatness thou art omnipotent. What the frick, mannequin? We all say as we bow. Bow bow. No, sorry. God damn, bro, I'm brainwashed. Oh my god, they've brainwashed me. I can't even hear the word bow without thinking of it. It doesn't even matter on the iteration. Bro, they're too powerful. Okay, Father, why eternal torment? Is it not cruel? Is it torture unending? Truly a fit fate for a fool? An angel so bright and beautiful asked me this, and I could find no answer. For I could never face the guilt of what I'd done, my regret, a gnawing cancer. In my hour of weakness, terror possessed me, and then I cast Lucifer too into the infernal den. Once I realized what I had done, I could only weep. As I sank slowly into the depths of despair, deep, oh so deep. I actually am curious on this. Do you guys think Lucifer was the angel that asked him why he did it? Or do you think that was a different one? Because, like, it sounds... Because, like, normally Lucifer is, like, known as, like, a really bright and beautiful angel, so it seems like that might be, like, the lore in here. Fool what, Jinx? I'm not Fool Wawa. I'm Jinx! Anyways. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm curious. I am curious, but I haven't seen Lucifer in this game to my knowledge, so... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I am curious though. You gave wait, is this a translation? Oh my god! Okay guys, I don't want to call out YouTube having like this auto translate feature as always bad, but Midnight wrote Mila, and that's cute. But for some reason, it gave an auto translation to me that said, Midnight said, I gave birth, which is a very different sentence. I don't understand why. What? Why would it do that? Why would the auto translate make it say that it said that? I don't know. I'm shook. I am shooketh. I don't understand how this happened. Okay. Alright, we're gonna unpack that one later. Wait, what? Yeah, I don't know. This is like that time when I said thankies to like star and it auto-translated to old man. Like, I don't understand. YouTube has some features where it's like, this sounds like a good idea conceptually, except for auto-translate features don't understand slang or like uwu talk, so it ends up turning it into something very different consistently. Ooper, don't think, I'm not gonna say thank you for the Pokeballs, but thank you for the treat and the lurkies. Yeah. Okay, absolutely diabolical. Wait, so he's mentioned in the most recent lair canon? Okay, so I haven't gone to lair 8. I haven't played through that one. I've only done lair 7 because I haven't played through this game in a year. Which is why I'm back to playing like an absolute scrub. Auto-translate can be cursed in the funniest ways possible. It was cursed in a funny way. Okay.
God has no
David the
answer.
head pat.
No matter how evil humanity may be, eternal damnation has no justification even in God's eyes. The guilt of what he has done to humanity, the regret of not being able to undo what has already been done, eats away at God. God weeps over what he has done. He falls into despair. He loses all hope. He looks for...
You know, this is an interesting point. So canonically, you know, like how, so like canonically at the start of the game, what's the line? It's like, blood is fuel, hell is full. Like, it's like, blood is fuel and hell is full. So, like, if all of humanity was unjustly condemned to hell, then if you're going in and you're like ending their suffering as the machine to get some dope, some nom-noms to get your snack on, then isn't that kind of like, you're kind of doing a good thing, aren't you? Aren't you kind of being good? Like, aren't we doing God, like, a major, like, favor, then? Like, maybe, maybe the machine's actually pretty based, actually. The machine's cleaning up an oopsie. Like, that's not so bad, is it? I mean, I am curious, though, because, like, if everything was supposed to not have free will, where does the machine's, like our playable character is the machine, where does he sit on the free will, like, the free will scale? Like, I mean, obviously he's just doing this to get more fuel, so he has like a concept of self-preservation. Is he like fully conscious? I don't really know where that sits. We're gonna see if this answers it. I'm actually curious now that I'm thinking about it. The quality is like 144p on the OG game, because like that's this video. Oh, it's actually at 720. Wait, we can make it even higher. Oh, we're about to have the crispest Garbo game. you have to remember, this was before the graphics quality increase in game, because this was made to look like a boomer shooter. So like, I could have the stream quality be like 2160, but it's like so crispy, but it still looks so boring. It's simultaneously messed up and very clean. Let's try
of the world he created,
crazy.
But in his eyes, he has only caused pain and misery for everything he has touched.
I mean,
Unfortunately, the terminals end there for now. The final terminal is not yet released, but we do know one more thing about Ultrakill's God. God is dead.
Oh,
or at least he is no longer present in this world.
I
The
didn't
Father's
assume
presence
dead, but
one day
like gone.
vanished from heaven, never to be felt again.
God went
The
to go
death
get
of
some
God
milk.
causes panic to spread amongst heaven. A power vacuum to be filled once more, to replace the role God filled. But the replacement that answered the call wasn't one to be celebrated.
Okay, before we get into the replacement gods, welcome in Komodo, happy Counter Day! Since the Ultra revamp, the death screen shows that V1 is scared as death as he tries to scream, "I don't want to die," but can't because he doesn't have a voice box. Oh! So I accidentally click through the death screen a lot because usually I'm trying to like not die, so I'm like actively clicking, so like R is your grapple thing, so I'm usually trying to grapple away. So I accidentally click through it a lot. I actually need to go ahead and check out the death screen. I'll have to pay more attention to it. That's intriguing. Oh my god. Okay, so that implies the machines have free will. So Okay, okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves. I'm very intrigued though. I'm really glad I'm watching this. I didn't think all of this through prior to now. The Council of Heaven did sound like goobers. Should I only do their VA readings with like the nerd voice, like we're playing Aaron?
The void created by God's departure was filled, presumably quite slowly, as will become more apparent in the next section, by what became known as the Council of Heaven. A body of an unspecified number of powerful angels that would carry forward the Father's light, lead heaven, and most importantly for the story of Ultrakill, ensure the husks in hell continue to receive punishment as usual. We don't know much about the angels of the council, but we do know that they command a huge amount of authority and respect among heaven, as shown by how subservient Gabriel is to the council. As far as we know, Gabriel is by far the strongest angel across all of heaven, and yet even he kneels before the council. I believe this is because the council somehow is in control of the Father's light. We still don't know what the Father's light actually is. We don't know how the council gained control over the Father's light, but we know that control over it essentially gives the council unlimited power over the citizens of heaven, and if angels don't follow the orders of the council, they will not hesitate to carry out executions in the form of severing the Father's light. I believe this is how the council...
It did have this weird connotation, because, like, when... So, like, okay, from what I remember, the way the game goes is Act 1, we beat up Gabriel. Gabriel goes back to the council. He gets in trouble. Nobody's answering your question? Wait, Midnight, what's the... You asked Grieg specifically, so nobody else would want to answer. But you specifically asked femboy You asked femboy supremacy or tomboy supremacy. Why not both, first of all? Why we gotta pitch two bad bees against each other? You know what I'm saying? Like, why we got to? Why not both? They can be best friends. Why you gotta pick one or the other? There's room in our hearts for tomboys and femboys. That's what I have to say. Also, hi, lad, welcome in. Okay, so thinking about this, there was something I was gonna say about the lore that I immediately got distracted by this, but they had this weird concept, like, if they don't have the Father's light, like, angels just seem to die, and it kind of was giving, like, World of Warcraft, like, blood elves, like, losing the Sunwell kind of deal. Like, they, like, once they lost their, like, version of power, they became, like, withered and stuff, and, like, kind of just went, bleh, unless they got some sweet, sweet mana juice. Maybe it's kind of like that. Maybe it's like that. Absolutely adore that the music that plays during the cutscenes, they coach with the music. I will say, those cutscenes with Gabriel were the most memorable. I feel like Gabriel's such an important character in Ultrakill because, like, V1 can't talk. Like, he's effectively, because he's a robot, a silent protagonist. So you have to have a character that can speak to carry the narrative weight and, like, continue on the story bits that occur. And he seems like such a passionate and intriguing character. So I do feel like that's a big part of why there's always so much art of Gabriel. Tanya, stop pokeballing me! Hi! Jinx is a tomboy with femboy aerodynamic. What the hell does that mean? I'm gonna be honest. Why? Okay, this is a moment of vulnerability for me. Why do I get, like, so many random asks on occasion? Like, not live, but, like, in comments on stuff or, like, in DMs on sites I post my shorts asking me if I'm a femboy. Why does that happen all the time? Am I giving femboy energy? I thought I was giving tomboy energy. Am I giving femboy? How does this work? What is that? What makes it? Why? I know that asking this is, like, a high risk because of me crashing out and wondering why I got one guy on the Smuggalana comment has turned that into a massive snowball. But, like, why the hell do I keep getting asked this? Like, what does this mean? Are you trying to give out tomboy energy? I'm not trying. I'm just acting like myself. But I would have thought that would be it more. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm kind of girly. So, like, I know I do my nails and stuff. And I like cute clothes. Okay, look, just because I like cutesy stuff doesn't mean I can't be a tomboy. I just said, like, I feel like I have tomboy energy or vibes more than femboy. Don't I? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just asking. Why? If If I were the femboy, shouldn't I be good at games? Shouldn't I actually be good? I thought if it was only if you were a girl that you sucked.
maintains
Why can't
their
I
grip
aim?
on power, despite the
I'm
lack
getting
of
robbed
God's
if
presence.
I am.
The council ensure that those banished to eternal punishment in hell receive that punishment, and they send down Gabriel as their pawn to
Wait.
put down any perceived.
Greg, did I just read you say? No, Midnight said this. Cake is cake even with a candle is the most diabolical response to this conversation anyone could have had. Bro, I'm gonna actually have to rewind this because now I didn't even register the rest of what was said.
The Father's light.
God damn it.
I believe this is how the council maintains their grip on power, despite the lack of God's presence. The council ensure that those banished to eternal punishment in hell receive that punishment, and they send down Gabriel as their pawn to put down any perceived insurrection.
Oh, we're an insurrectionist. I see, I see. The Lust Renaissance, whoa. Okay.
The departure of God isn't just felt.
Okay, I'm guessing that the Lust Renaissance may be talking about the phase where, like, Gabriel starts to rebel or something. But just the expression Lust Renaissance sounds crazy. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna say that. Wait, femboys go through the gamer buff? They're just too busy being cute. Aw, damn, that's unfair. That's unfair. Damn, bro. You don't say the juiciest pie is the one you... Baby. I'm not even reading that comment out loud. Send him to the shadow realm! You guys are going out of pocket in here. Okay, I just realized we have ads in 10 seconds. We will wait out the ads since I know some people are watching this with I know some people are watching this with us and do not have a sub at the moment. So let's be chill. We'll actually wait out the ad break this time. Read that out loud. I'm not reading out loud, Greg. I'm not reading out loud. You're saying some naughty stuff in my chat. You're gonna get in trouble. I'm about to Thanos snap all of YouTube chat. YouTube chat being crazy spicy today. You guys are being too picante. Too picante. Lost Renaissance for Jinx art. Oh my god. Maybe with the Shin fan art we got given a little bit. But it was still pretty light. I actually still think... You guys think that, like, the highest, like, the most sussy art I've ever had is still the Halloween art I got made? Like, the Succubus Jinx art I got made my first year for our very first Spookathon. I feel like it has to be that one, right? I feel like that one has to win. I don't think anything else has ever come close. Like, definitively, that's the sussiest one. Also, majorly Opie, right? Like, I'm not gonna say that Jinx got buffed, because I'm not saying I'm flat. I'm just saying that, like, I don't know that in any iteration of Jinx they've ever been that massive. We can pull it up. We can pull it up. If you're subbed, you get to see the sussy art today, and if you're not subbed, you're in ads, then you miss out on the sussy art preview. I guess that'll be it. I mean, don't get me wrong, this has, like, already been published, so really anybody can see it, but this has gotta be... Where did I put it? It's in my... Oh, right, I put it in my Halloween folder, didn't I? Halloween folder... It's not there. Why wouldn't I have put this in my Halloween art folder? Intriguing question, is it not? Interesting. Where would it have ended up if not there? How am I missing this art? Oh, no. Wait, that wasn't it. Where is it? What the frick is this? I swear to God, I thought it was in my Halloween folder. Am I hallucinating? Oh, it is there. I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb. Okay. Behold. To this day, the sussiest Jinx art we've ever made. In honor of the Lust Renaissance chapter of this video, the to this day still sussiest Jinx art is crazy. Crazy. Cannot believe this still it. Still this one. But only this one, bro. Still only this one. I don't think we've had any other one that ever goes. It's in your homework folder. No, it was in my Halloween. Hey, you got buffed. Yeah, I would say probably a bit, right? Yo, I'm not playing right now with Mars. We're watching a lore video at the moment. We just paused it for ads. 5,000% buff. It was an insane buff level. But I'm gonna actually say, the bunny suit. I guess the bunny suit was kind of sussy, but I wouldn't say it's that sussy, right? I mean. Easter one wasn't that bad. The Easter one was a lot closer to accurate for Jinx, right? I feel like this one's a lot more realistic of a take. This one came out cute too. You guys want my confession? I didn't have money to pay for the background design. The reason it's all cutesy and Eastery was because I set up the background myself in Canva, and they only gave me the character art in the middle. So I made it cutesier by putting in the background because it was just a white background initially. But that's it. What is the purpose of this picture? Oh, this was just me talking about. So they have a chapter in this video called like the Renaissance of Lust or something like that, and it became the joke while we were in ads. I think ads are done now though, right? I'm clear. I can hit play again. Did we get through the Twitch ads? Are we free? I'm gonna assume yes. I'm gonna assume yes. We're gonna play.
Felt by the citizens of heaven. The sudden disappearance of God is felt by those in hell as well. Angels sent down to hell to make sure that the damned receive their punishment quickly return back to heaven in the chaos, and for the first time in eternity, those in hell can breathe for a moment. King Minos ruled over the last layer. As the judge of hell, he decided what layer damned souls would end up going to. However, he always had some sympathy for humanity. Minos didn't believe that humanity should be punished for being lustful.
I was not aware of any of this Minos lore. Was this all in a notebook? Is this like in a journal entry in this like lair that you could like track down? I'm curious about that.
He believed that loving one another wasn't a sin punishable by eternal torture, and he seizes the opportunity. Minos rebuilds the lust layer into a paradise within hell and builds a grand city within the layer for the husks, now citizens of lust to live in. This is why I think the formation of the council took a long time. Building a city doesn't happen overnight, and yet the city of lust becomes a giant throne.
So that's why this one looks so different level-wise than the other. Oh, I was always intrigued why this one looked like a city and stuff. Now I get it.
Thriving metropolis. Of course, as we know, the council does form eventually. Of course, as we know, the council wants to make sure that those in hell receive their punishment. So of course, the council is not a big fan of what Minos has done to the lust layer. Enraged at the news of the construction of the City of Lust and the Lust Renaissance as a whole, the council decides to send down Gabriel to end the Renaissance by any means necessary. Minos chose not to fight back. Minos believed foolishly that Gabriel would listen to reason. Minos believed foolishly that Gabriel would ever listen to Minos' pleas about the plight of man. Gabriel cut Minos down without a fight.
Damn.
The death of Minos almost immediately ended the Lust Renaissance. The citizens of Lust were once again subject to the eternal torture. However, this time, the decay of their hard work is now thrown on top of it all. Because of Minos' immense status.
Oh, okay, now everything's making so much more sense. I had no idea it was like this. On his entry and on Prime Minos entry and a book in 2-2. Okay, I gotta go find those. That's so intriguing. So this guy was actually like really goated, man. This guy's actually so cool.
And
I had no idea.
His death wasn't the end for him. What remained of Minos' soul?
So Minos is also that giant boss that you have to like jump up the entire way
began
later,
to
right?
form together in an attempt to create the first known prime soul.
Oh, now we're getting the prime lore. Okay, I
when
still don't understand this.
When a person has enough will, power, and status, their soul becomes powerful enough to exist without the need for a husk. This incarnation of a soul is immense.
Okay, so Minos Prime is it's that P rank fight, right?
Powerful. Powerful enough to strike fear into the council itself. The size of the husk formed from a corpse of a person is directly proportional to their will and strength. In other
Oh damn, so Minos is like humongous. So okay, so Minos' soul became a prime, so that's like the P rank boss. And then his body's the giant one we have to like jump our way up and fight our way through. So, bro, what an absolute flex. Holy crap, bro. That is like... Dude, that's crazy. What?
other words, if someone is strong enough to become a prime soul, their husk will grow to immense sizes. The council decides to kill two birds with one stone here. They rush to imprison the soul of Minos before he can form into a prime soul, so he remains harmless within the flesh prison for eternity.
Oh, the flesh. Okay, so I've seen this area one time. I think this was when we did our multiplayer Ultrakill stream like a year or two ago. Like I think it was like a year ago. And this part went okay, so I didn't know what the heck a flesh prison was. Oh,
his husk that becomes infected and controlled.
Yo, Ameglia, welcome in. I've been hanged. So it is Ameglia. Ameglia. I love that. Welcome in, Aggies. Hello. Welcome in. I hope everybody had a wonderful time. I hope you guys had a good stream. I'm going to go ahead and follow Ameglia for being so hype and sharing their community with us. So chat, please show Ameglia some love back in return. Wah! So you go by Ame for short, and you're an unhinged weird VTuber and cosplayer. Let's see what games you've been playing recently. Let's see. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for the raid. Hello. For anyone who doesn't know me, what's up? My name's enerjynx, Chaotic Gremlin Cat Girl. Today I'm going to be playing Ultrakill. But before we jump into the game and absolutely beat the crap out of the boss Gabriel, we're watching a video that covers the lore of this game. And it's actually been really cool. I've played this game before, but the lore of this game is only partially in cutscenes, and a lot of it is in random notebooks and stuff like that. So it's really dope to get to actually see it all pieced together. Yeah. Also, welcome in everybody. Hello to not only Ame, thank you again for the raid, Super Pog, but also ASD Mia and Real AP and Sakura. Hello Frozen Ice. Hello, hi, hello again. Welcome in. Hi. I hope you guys had fun. And wait, what were you guys playing today? It usually says, wait, Cats and Cups. Ooh, what's Cats and Cups? Is it like a puzzle game? Cats and Cups, meow. Cats and Cups. That sounds like a cozy stream. Oh, that sounds nice. So this week caught the opposite, right? Right now it's a little bit chill while we're watching the video, but I promise you it's not gonna be. No one can say my name. It's fine. It's okay. Well, if you tell me how to say it, I'll go ahead. I'll make sure to do my best going forward, nonetheless. It's a cat cafe game. Oh, that sounds so nice. It's like a cafe management game. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. It's like a cat cafe management game. That sounds fun. I haven't played a management game in a bit. I don't know what it is, but something about the management games gets me like too focused, and then I forget I'm streaming. I actually find them kind of dangerous. I'm not too good at cozy games for that reason. I only play a couple of them on occasion, but it is really cool to like see. Now that your name sounds like Minos and not Minos, you feel like he's a little less I mean, I think he's really cool. Minos is really hyped so far. I had no idea his lore went this deep. Can I have a Discord link? Oh, hang on. Yeah, let me drop it for you. We got our Discord command. My, you really are so energetic. We put energy in the name for a reason. Enerjynx. But you guys can just say Jinx for short because enerjynx is kind of a mouthful. And I just go by Jinx anyway. But if my chat tells you my name is blah, they are lying to you. I'm not a Pokemon. I'm not named like a Pokemon. Occasionally saying blah when I get Pokeball does not make me a blah. Yeah. This isn't max energy. I'm a little bit chill. It's a counter day. I had a long morning helping out. I had a roomie go car shopping today, so I had to I had to go with him, so it was a long morning. And then I had to do Costco. I had to go to Costco after for the groceries. So right now, this is like a little bit lower energy jinx. This is a little lower energy jinx, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Stop saying my name's Bois! Alright. You guys are in danger. You guys say my name's Bois one more time and you're gonna... Meow. I grabbed that at Costco. Oh, bro, I wanted to grab a Costco hot dog, but I was like so fried, and I'd already gotten McDonald's just before it, so I didn't. Normally, I always get it. It's such a good deal. And then they got those choco chip cookies in the cafe. Oh man. Oh, I love the cookies at Costco, man. They're so big, and then they're like all gooey in the middle. Oh my god, I'm gonna crash out. I want one now. Why was I full when I was there? This is an injustice. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead. You still missed the churros ballad. We're gonna hit play again.
Troll
We're gonna hit play
parasites.
again.
His husk that begins to destroy the city he worked so hard to create.
I will go ahead and clarify this also for everybody who just joined. We're looking at the lore of this guy, Minos. He's the giant head with the glowing eyes. That's his body. Because he died, and then his body turned into a giant because he was like really strong and cool, and then his soul turned into another boss.
The terminal entry for
lore.
Minos Prime confirms that Minos is fully aware of what his husk is doing to his creation. Minos is helpless within the Fresh Prison, and has no choice but to watch his hard work get...
I'm just gonna say the Flesh Prison's still a diabolical name. I'm gonna say that. I got that for the follow, by the way, Sakura! Thank you! Okay, you're gonna head out now. Yo, mate, thank you so much for the raid. If you got a raid and run, no worries. Go rest up, do what you gotta do IRL. Whether it's sleep or eat or chill or whatever. Whatever it is. Same to all the raiders. If any of you guys got a raid and run, yo, no worries, cause like... Look, streams can be long. I know how it is. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. I appreciate y'all coming in and hyping me up.
With the Judge of Hell dead, the council decides to make Gabriel the new Judge of Hell. With his newfound status, Gabriel would continue performing the council's will and shutting down any other attempts at making life better for those in hell.
I had no idea that was actually Gabriel's role in this.
Whether they do it through peaceful means like Minos, or whether they decide to take a different approach. The departure of God from the world was felt as deep down...
Wait. Mannequin said, a sad fact is the two pet snakes of Minos became the parasite controlling his body to destroy the city he spent so much time to construct. Bro, this is such sad lore. Bro, that's absolutely terrible lore to discover. 0 out of 10.
Down as the layer of greed within hell. Greed was another kingdom within hell, ruled...
The chair is hilarious. I didn't even see the chair. Hang on.
Greed within hell. Greed...
I honest to God was watching this and I saw the text saying the chair is hilariously small and I had not noticed the chair. I just was like, oh, it's like a torch in the background, big empty room, normal boss fight area. Bro, just a normal sized chair. This is like, why does this look like somebody just put like a random plastic chair in the middle of the gym or something? Like,
it was another kingdom within hell, ruled over by King Sisyphus. Sisyphus was not a righteous person like Minos was.
Yeah.
Sisyphus didn't care for the misery and the suffering of his people in greed. Sisyphus didn't really care about his own punishment. He found great enjoyment within the struggle, and with the departure of God, he saw an opportunity to fulfill his own selfish desires. The greed insurrection is portrayed as just that, an insurrection. An army of husks from greed, led by Sisyphus, on a mission to take down heaven and the tyrannical council that rules it.
Oh, bro,
But
so
I
he
think
actually
that there is a
tried
much
to coup?
simpler
You make
motive at play
Yo,
here.
no worries.
A much more selfish motive.
Oh.
I think Sisyphus spotted an opportunity to have some fun in causing a war. Sisyphus knew
He just did it for the content.
from the start that he was not powerful enough to take down heaven, and he certainly knew that his army was almost useless against the power of Gabriel and the angels. But Sisyphus didn't care. He was bored of the
Why does the game just say, like, a lot of pee up top? Like...
eternal punishment, and he'd grown to enjoy the futile struggle of it all. So when he saw the opportunity to do something new, to start a big fight, and to start a fight he knew he couldn't win, he took it.
I'll be honest. I actually think Sisyphus might be my favorite now, because like you gotta consider this. That's me in every single game, man. Like I'm not that good at any of these. I just do it anyway. He's kind of a mood though. He's kind of a vibe. Also, hi Don, welcome in, happy Caterdania.
Insurrection swiftly caught the attention of the new judge of hell.
Yeah.
Gabriel quickly went down to Greed to stop the war before it even began. Gabriel knew that taking down Sisyphus would cause the army to disband. Gabriel decapitated Sisyphus with ease, and the army disbanded almost immediately without their leader. Just like me.
Dang, so he just like immediately deleted Sisyphus. That's rough. Also, again, hi Don, thank you for the 3 stream streak. Arigato. And hello Street Cleaner Ultrakill, welcome in. Wait, so when you have a lot more than 1 billion points, the game just says a lot of P? Oh, well that's why I would never know. I don't have that many points.
Sisyphus began forming into a prime soul upon his death. But something was different about Sisyphus. Minos formed into a prime soul because he dared to defy heaven and attempted to end the suffering of the people of lust.
Okay,
Sisyphus didn't just defy heaven, he actively sought to destroy it.
But, okay, I don't know that you could say he actually sought to destroy it, because he knew he'd lose. He just wanted to cause drama. That's kind of different, isn't it? Sisyphus is just like, he's just like, nah, I'm just gonna do it anyway. Bro, he's the embodiment of F it, we ball. Like, that's it. That's it. That's his lore. That's his lore. I don't think that's the same thing.
The sheer amount of spite within Sisyphus meant that he began forming into a prime soul significantly faster than Minos. He was significantly stronger than Minos, and he posed a massive threat to heaven. King Sisyphus...
Maybe that was the play. Maybe he literally... Okay, did Sisyphus big brain this and be like, yo, if Minos was able to turn into a prime, then I probably can too, right? Like, was this like an Obi-Wan being like, strike me down and I'll become more powerful than you can imagine moment? Because like, that would be pretty big brain.
Sisyphus had the will, but not the power to destroy heaven. Sisyphus Prime has no such limitation. His soul was not imprisoned within his corpse like Minos was. He was placed in the flesh panopticon 2 layers down in heresy to make sure he is as far away as possible. The power of Sisyphus' soul meant that the angels were rushed to imprison Sisyphus. By the time they finally managed to place him within the panopticon,
why does his have teeth like that?
He'd already begun to form into a prime soul, which is why he breaks out of the panopticon himself as soon as it gets slightly weakened.
Oh, so while you have to destroy the flesh prison with Minos, you don't have to fully destroy it with Sisyphus. He just like breaks it the second it gets weak. Sounds like Sisyphus played 4D chess. That's what I'm saying. I think Sisyphus was playing 4D chess. I think he was like, I'll get it done.
Strung up deep inside the pyramid he once used as a throne room. The location of his decapitated head is a mystery to this day.
So none of us know where his head is? Damn, no head. I'm sorry. Hell itself? Okay. I'm intrigued where this goes next.
Hell is alive.
Oh. I mean, why would God need to make it that way? Wait, hell is alive? What? Okay. What was God's... So God's just like an actual character, right? So what was God's mentality on that? What was God's mentality on this? Like, what was his reasoning? I'm intrigued, but I'm I'm really hoping they don't just explain evidence of hell being alive. I would like to understand if there's any indication of the reasoning for why God would do that. Because God canonically still made hell in this universe, right? And he still, you know, like, he had an intent behind it of, like, punishing man. Why would he need to make hell alive for that to happen? Especially because it's not like hell being alive has made it capable of self-managing. They still have to have people running it. So, I'm not sure what the benefit is. I'm not sure what the... I'm not sure I'm tracking the goal here, but I'll hear him out. I'm gonna hear him out.
Hell is sentient. Hell is a living being that became too strong for even God to destroy. How do we know?
Okay, how does God keep... Okay, look, I make a lot of mistakes. I feel like God's caught a lot of L's in this narrative. Like, off the bat, I feel like, why is everything God make go... Like, bro doesn't make anything right. Like, bro is like an artist who's never satisfied, clearly. Like, what is this? Who the hell is this point? I did an oopsie God yo for real dance. She doesn't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm watching the video. I don't know anything.
Hell is alive? The enemies getting teleported to your location as you play the game is explained in-universe as hell teleporting them to you.
Wait, so the spawns are actually hell fighting us?
Just to start a fight for entertainment.
Wait, for entertainment? I was about to say, like, why is it even trying, like, I was like, well, what's the motive? It's for entertainment, so hell's bored. God gave hell sentience, and hell is bored canonically. Bro, somebody needs to get some internet access down there for hell to watch
Doors
some
locking
streams.
behind
They'd
you as
hang
you
out.
play
They'd
the
be
game
chill, I bet.
is also explained through hell locking them to force you to fight for its entertainment. The enemy
What?
description
What? Wait, this is the Colosseum?
of the Minotaur has a redacted section within it that consists of 2 words. The first word has 4 letters, and the second word has 6 letters. I don't think it's much of a coincidence that hell itself
Oh yeah, I was about to guess that it's hell itself, right? That could make sense.
perfectly fits this
Bye,
redaction.
Sakura! Go
The
get
husks
some
in
good
hell
eepies.
that
Thank you
have
for
mechanical
coming in. It was
augments,
wonderful
like
to meet
soldiers
you.
and schisms, can also be explained by tinkering from hell itself. Hell, being a sentient being, can learn of machinery by observing humanity and begin to incorporate machinery into its own creations to enhance them as fighting machines. This isn't the only case of hell observing humanity to create
Okay, I'm curious at how much is, like, confirmed, like, if they have notes that proves that hell actually made these. I'm in hell. I'm currently enjoying my favorite characters. God damn
horrific
it,
ways
Jan.
to torment humanity. Humanity's creation
also
of
a
the
theater
gutter
kid, by the way.
man
Damn,
was
apparently.
such a horrific abomination that hell took direct inspiration
Oh, that's what this thing was? I'm not gonna lie, these mannequins scared the hell out of me. These mannequins actually scared the absolute bejesus out of me.
to
Holy
create
crap.
the mannequin by ripping apart sinners' limbs and rebuilding them
Oh,
from
these things
mismatching
are
parts
creepy, man.
or trapping a soul within the new abomination. The idea of humanity
Getting the clip,
being
yeah, that
capable
OG
of
one of me
creation
getting
so
jump scared.
terrible
That was like,
that even hell looks at it and recognizes how terrible of a creation it is something I will get into later on. Hell energy is the mechanism of which hell does all of this. Like the Father's light, we don't know exactly what hell energy is, but we know it's used for a variety of different things. Teleporting in enemies uses hell energy. Locking doors
Hell
presumably also
energy?
uses hell
bro, so it has like a cap. It's got like a cap to it. This is actually... What do you mean I'm scared? I scared you. Yo, yeah, they
energy.
did, bro.
And it is my
They suddenly
belief
moved.
that hell energy can be a replacement for blood
Here,
as
we'll see
fuel.
if it lets me drop the link.
I
also
believe
on
this for
YouTube
a
or
few
not.
key reasons found within the violence layer of hell. In 7-2, there is a secret book containing a poem that I will go into much more detail later. But for now, I am interested in
Mother, mother, mother of me. I know, I should not miss you so, but mother of me, I do. Your pained breast that rasped and reverberated in your rusted iron tomb. The blood of your breast that nourished me and warmed me in its caress when corpse and cruelty were all I witnessed. Mother, mother, mother of me. I know you would hate me so, and mother of me, I do too. But I would not feel, not think, not dream, were it not for you. In my rusted iron womb, you tortured love brought me to this war, that I could take the heart of another and need you no more. What a crazy line to just have in here.
I believe when the writer, which is almost definitely a gutter man, but again, I'll get into that later, states that they no longer need the fuel provided by the body inside of them, that this is because they are now being fueled by hell energy. The body inside of the gutter men has decayed and rotted beyond the point of being useful anymore.
Yuck.
I highly doubt that this skeleton, after countless centuries after the creation of the gutter men, is still producing enough blood to fuel these machines. On top of this,
I do just find it so intriguing. We just accept off the bat. They don't need to give an explanation. They're just like, yeah, machines run on blood in this universe. And we're all like, okay. Cool.
The machines of violence are simply too old to have made their way into hell now.
Blue gutter tank supremacy crazy. The blue one doesn't even look like it belongs in this game. It looks like it got like yoinked in.
The oldest known machine that made its way into hell is the Sentry, but that was repurposed specifically for the Hell Expeditions.
Oh, the Sentry's
Remember
actually
the Hell
pissed me off.
Expeditions, they're going to be important later. The Guttermen
They're not
and
like hard
Gutter
to counter, they're
tanks
just
were
annoying.
centuries outdated by the time of the Hell Expeditions, and so the odds of this many surviving this long, making it this deep into hell, seems unlikely. What seems more likely to me is that these machines have been placed in violence deliberately by hell itself, fueled by hell energy, so they can continue fighting an eternal war without the need for fuel.
Bro, God was really tripping if he just decided to make that thing, like, sentient for no reason.
Another piece of evidence I have for the machines in violence being powered by hell energy is the fact that the Earth Mover requires
big boy. That's a big boy!
sunlight in order to be powered. But there is no visible sun this far down in hell. So the Earth Mover must be getting some form of alternative power source. And
wait, is this well, spoilers? Wait, is this thing from a newer part of the game I haven't done? Because I've done everything through Act 7, and this video was published a year ago when I last played through the game, so it's not a spoiler for me. I've done this.
That these growths
I forgot about it till now, but I've done Act 7. I haven't done Act 8. I'm sorry, not Act. I meant Layer 7.
Between the Earth
You're right,
Mover
Crowd. I said it wrong. It's Layer. I've done Layer 7. I haven't done Layer 8. That's the new one.
To keep these titans fighting. To replace
Celtic is butt at Ultrakill, probably still better than me. That's not even a question.
The final war.
It's implied that he didn't make it sentient, but it became sentient. Oh, that's the insinuation. So, again, just God catching another Elden. He didn't even do it this time. It just... his creations just never do what they're supposed to.
From truly ever ending.
The violence layer? Yeah, I've done all the layers other than 8, the newest one. But since I last played 1 year ago and this video came out a year ago, I think it's all even.
The final war is one of the
I was so bad at these. I'm gonna clarify. I remember dying a lot here. I forgot about that.
A whole layer of the game is practically dedicated to the final war.
Crap,
This
don't talk
conflict
smack
lasted
about
about
fellow
200
chatters. Be
years
nice.
and saw the first
Be
instance
nicer.
of blood-powered
I'm gonna have
machines,
to-
not
I'm
just
gonna
in the
have
history
to-
of war, but in the history of
I have to wag my
mankind.
finger and time you out. I'm
The
gonna have to
final
put you in the
war
corner.
brought
I'm gonna have
humanity
to put
to
you
its
in the naughty
knees,
corner, and
brink
then I'm
of
gonna have to put you
extinction,
back in the
and
pot.
in the end, the war didn't end with a bang. It didn't end
Hate this
with
fraud
a
yet. I haven't done
purpose.
fraud yet.
It simply fizzled out after the destruction it caused became too much
Also,
for the war to sustain.
Implying that fraud is like below violence, so like really, white collar criminals are deemed worse in Ultrakill lore than murderers. That's an intriguing concept. Murderers are not as low in hell as a white collar criminal committing fraud to rob a business. Intriguing. I'm not saying if it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that apparently this is the lore. Oh, we will be pausing since there is an ad break. We are waiting. We are paused. I will put it in Twitch chat. We are paused. We are paused. Waiting for them. We will not abandon our Twitch chatters for the absolute. I already said we're paused. Why do you guys keep saying pause? Get now paused with pause spelling. I see what you guys are up to. I see what you're up to. You're punning too close to the sun. You will be in troubles. You will be in troubles. That's all I'm saying. If you keep up the pausey wazies. Just kidding. But no, I will say this. I do find it intriguing that violence isn't as bad as fraud in this universe. I feel like that's a unique stance that they usually wouldn't have. I feel like that's kind of a standout choice you don't normally see in the media. But I'm not against it. I know pausing is good, but it's gonna take your whole stream to finish this. It's gonna take the whole stream. We'll have at least probably an hour or something. I don't know. I don't know what we'll have. Are we done with ads now? Are the ads over? Let me check if pre-rolls are off again. Or is it? I think it modified my ad schedule again. I'm not. Okay, it says pre-rolls are off. Ads are done. Ads are done. Ads are done. Why do I pause and unpause stream and it comes back to you in the buddy off? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It was for the.
Is also based.
So we found there was a section of this video entitled "The Renaissance of Lust"
of a real life conflict, one you've probably heard of.
And we had to pause at that point.
Is actually Ultrakill's version of World War I. Now, why would I make
this supposed to be World War I?
Such a claim? Well, remember that startup screen I glossed over?
I guess it is a lie-on. So there's a lot of trenches. There's a lot of gas mask. I can kind of see it. You get sussy when the ads come out. Well, that's not what I said. But I was frick. You know what? I shouldn't read chat messages when I'm trying to explain a thought. My point is just I can see how this could be World War I. I can see the similarities. I guess it's a good thing that the robots are that we're playing a machine and therefore we can't get trench foot. Thank you for the snack.
Right at the top, it tells you the version number of V1, 2112.08.06. It is known that the production of the V model of robots, the production of V1, was cancelled due to the war abruptly ending. It is known that the final war lasted for 200 years. The format of 2112.08.06 is the same format of a date that tells us that the version of V1 we play as was made in the year 2112, 198 years after the start of World War I. Another piece of evidence? The Gutterman's terminal entry tells us that the Gutterman was used in the first era of the final war, soon after it began, an era of trench warfare. What war in history is famous?
I don't know if this is inherently supposed to... I know that they called it the Great War, not the Final War for World War I. I don't know if this is actually supposed to be the lore of World War I in this, or if it's just something similar to World War I. Stop saying Aeon and I remember it. I know what you're talking about. It wasn't even that bad. Assuming it's the thing I'm thinking
Famous
about.
for trench warfare other than World War I. The Final War is a variant...
Technically, this video... Okay, actually, this is intriguing to think about. This video came out a year ago, which means it was early on. It means... So, like... I'm gonna point this out. It wasn't a World War, but they do have trench warfare going on again now in Ukraine. So in actuality, we do have another trench warfare war. We are back
World
to
War
it,
I
actually.
Doesn't end in 19...
But we don't need gas masks as much. Like in Ukraine, it's not so much like mustard gas like they had in World War I. Now, instead, it's a lot of drones. So it's a little different.
One that escalates and escalates until the Earth itself can't take anymore. The Final War brought more than just the blood-fueled machines to the table. All of the heat and electric weapons...
I find it so intriguing to see gameplay where they're not just using the chainsaw.
And enemies using Ultrakill would develop for the Final War, as they became more powerful and more economical than bullets when fighting gutter men. The Gutterman itself is a very interesting enemy lore-wise. It was the first blood-powered machine to be created by humanity, and as is with most new technologies, it was yet to be perfected.
So, okay, intriguing. So the Gutterman's the first one.
In the case of the Gutterman,
Research had not found a way to keep the blood inside the machine. Keep the blood inside a machine fresh, so a live fuel source was strapped inside, kept alive by minimal life support. Oh! That's why they have bodies inside? That's terrifying. Although publicly these fuel sources were claimed to be volunteer patriots, most were deserters or battle-fatigued returnees or prisoners of war. That's horrifying lore! What? I never read this! Oh my god! I mostly dislike this kind of vids when I don't play the game by myself. I mean, that's fair, that's fair. I mean, I've played
this
through this
meant
game, so
that
I've
researchers were
always been
not
intrigued by
yet
it.
able
You
to
have to watch
keep a
them, Immortal.
self-sustaining supply of fresh blood circulating around the
That's
machine.
Crazy
The
lore.
solution to
Oh
this
my
problem
God.
is the reason Hell was so intrigued by Guttermen. The solution to the blood supply issue was sealing away a live person in the back of the Gutterman and siphoning away their blood to fuel the machine.
Like, that's actually so scary. This is actually just like... That's like actually probably the most horror
These
lore I've
victims
heard in this,
were
in my
kept on the
opinion.
brink of death.
Because this isn't like evil, like, oh, it's hell torturing someone. This was just humanity. This is just canonically humanity being terrible. That's so scary. Hi, Rui! Hello!
To minimize their energy
God.
consumption.
What
Not
the frick?
quite dead, but not quite alive either. Those locked away in the Guttermen claimed to be willing
I have to say, this area where they have, like, the stuff where you have to bounce across by just doing the... Really, what the hell are you talking about? What? The frick? Okay. Where you have to, like, do the little grappling hook to, like, bounce through? I was so bad at it.
volunteers,
It's like...
heroes even.
It's not
But
exactly
in all
platforming,
likelihood,
but it was
it
similar
would have
enough in
been
place
prisoners of war forcefully put inside these monstrosities and
Being welded shut into a coffin to have your blood slowly siphoned off to fuel a machine is so scary.
sent off to decimate their former colleagues. We don't know whether those inside the Guttermen were aware of what
so
was going on
scary.
outside of their coffin,
Hi, Beep Small, by the way. Hi, welcome
but we
in.
do have evidence to suggest that Guttermen themselves became self-aware due to their blood supply.
Wah! Don't Pokeball me, Spirit Cardio! But hi.
The terminal entry in P-2 suggests that the terminals gained their sentience due to the fact
Wait, so just literally everything is sentient in this universe. The terminals are sentient, the robots are sentient, the hell is sentient. Everything, bro, everything comes to life. Is there anything of non-sentient nature in this game? Are our guns sentient? Don't answer that. I'm scared of the answer. Don't
they were
answer.
powered by blood. It's not a stretch then to say that all blood-fueled machines gain sentience at some point. The secret book in 7-2 gives further evidence to Guttermen being sentient.
Wow.
The book doesn't have a specified author, but from the perspective it's written, it can be inferred that it is likely a Gutterman itself that wrote the poem. The poem is addressed to Mother of Me, and makes
You know what? Thinking about the tomb now, like, that is actually, it was talking about, this is written from the perspective of the blood robot, talking about their mother being the person who was sealed into the
reference to
tomb.
pained breaths reverberating within an iron tomb. We know that those trapped inside the iron coffins in the Guttermen were still technically alive and would have continued breathing inside the Guttermen, but likely with great difficulty. The blood of your breast that nourished
Minimal
and
life
warmed
support
me
sounds so
only
scary.
serves
Warhammer
as
coded
further
lore.
evidence to suggest that the author of this poem is a Gutterman. A Gutterman that has gained self-awareness and is fully aware that it's
You know what? So Chad told me that V1, like the robot we play as, is sentient, and now it makes sense because it's just the canon is that anything that runs on blood eventually gains sentience.
own
Intriguing.
existence is fueled by the torture of its mother within its iron womb. The revelation of the gutter men.
Wait, so I just saw your chat, Pinnon. So the game has reasons for everything, even the cyber grind mode. So let me ask this. I don't know what the lore is behind the cyber grind currently, but I'm gonna make a guess, and I want to yes or no if I'm right or wrong on this, because I'm curious. Is the cyber grind hell being sentient and literally letting us fight in the Colosseum? Is that the lore for it? Because that seems canon for hell from what we've seen in this game. And they all teleport in the same way. We see they credited hell for like the little spawn sound and things showing up. So I'm curious. Cybergrind is a safe space made by terminals for machines to grind P. Oh, it's just the terminals? Oh, it's terminal lore? Okay, I got it wrong.
Being
I wanted a yes or
sentient
no, not the actual
gives
answer,
much
but
more
I appreciate
evidence
it
to
anyway.
the assumption
Wah!
that all blood-fueled machines are sentient,
Pokeball me!
that all blood-powered machines can think.
Wait, so terminals run on blood then too? Wait, so the terminals run on blood too then? Because if they're robots in their conscience, then the lore is that they must run on blood? Is question mark? Stop pokeballing me! Stop it! Is that the lore? Am I getting this right? I'm intrigued. I'm waiting for an answer. Or maybe nobody answers this one. And then I'm just awkwardly waiting. I feel dumb. I'm wondering if that's it. Sorry, let's just wait and see. Oh, yeah? Wait, I don't know. No! No! Hi, Foxy! Stop it! Wait, I said hi to you earlier, Foxy. You getting a double high? Illegal! You're gonna have that. That's gonna be taken out of your next high. Meow.
And feel. This is further evidenced by the fact that some machines literally get enraged after you counter them in some way. They literally get mad at you.
That is true. Things do get enraged sometimes when you parry them. That's actually really funny. Linguini knows ball? Bro, he knows how to ball. Everyone suddenly got a question out of all the games you've played. What's your favorite sound effect that you like the most? I actually want to hear what other people say. I actually want to hear that. Get out of the blue gutter tank. Oh.
As you fight them, which is a pretty funny way of making enraging an in-universe concept. Reading more of the poem makes it clear that the writer, again, like the Gutter Man, has gained sentience because of whatever it's keeping it alive. It is aware that the person keeping it alive would despise the Gutter Man and wish it never existed, but simultaneously, it is the torture of the person in the Gutter Man that is what gives it its...
What is happening? I just joined. Toddling. Welcome in. We're gonna play Ultrakill, but first we're watching the lore of Ultrakill. Hello.
sentience. The Gutter Man seems to feel sorry for the person that gave it life, and so, when the time comes that the Gutter Man no longer needs the tortured soul to keep it alive, it tries to make things right by crushing the skull of the person inside the coffin,
To be
ending
fair,
their suffering.
I think a mercy kill in this case sounds very justified. That's like a mercy kill. They're no longer living, like they were not living a good life experience in there. There's no coming back from it.
Once and
They
for
give
all.
it a mercy kill. That's
The
nice.
lore behind the Gutter Man, specifically, is one of the darkest and most expansive pieces of lore
Based
that Ultrakill has
Gutter
to
Man.
offer. The more you look into these machines, the more you begin to understand just how terrible of a creation they are. Understanding how the Gutter Men work makes it much more clear why even hell itself would take notice of the Gutter Men and attempt to replicate it with the mannequins.
I'm gonna be real. I think that the Gutterman lore is like makes me feel like God isn't like so in the wrong for making Wait, why are you getting 100 Pokeballs in your face? Twitch redeem. Yeah,
After the
Twitch
initial
redeems, bro.
creation of the Gutter Men, blood fuel technology greatly
trying to
improved,
catch me.
with the need for a living source being eliminated from later machines. However, the improvement of blood-fueled machines of war began a completely new phase of the war, one that would continue until the very end. The arms race had begun.
Oh, arms race. Yo, they got drones! Hi, Spirit Catty, stop Pokeballing me! Why do we
Guttermen
keep
were
getting double
incredibly
highs?
powerful
Also, hello,
weapons of war,
Filipino!
being airdropped into enemy trenches and clearing out entire trenches on their own. So the enemy responded with new and improved machine design counter the Gutterman, which was
Is that the blue
creatively named
Gutterman?
the Gutter Tank.
Oh, it's Gutter Tank. I just thought they were gonna name him blue or red Gutterman. That makes it. Can I get another hi? Sure, Chaos Chan. Hi.
Quickly going backwards a bit, the Gutterman is most likely a Russian creation, as it has Cyrillic characters on its body.
Ah,
And
that's
the Gutter
intriguing.
Tank has German letters on its body. Russia and Germany
Oh.
were enemies in World War One, so this just gives
Oh, back
further
to that
evidence for the
parallel.
final war being World War One. Going back to the Gutter Tank now,
I see.
the Gutter Tank kicked off the arms race portion of the final war by designing a machine to counter the Gutterman. The need for a machine that countered the Gutter Tank was suddenly needed. Then, a machine
Wait, so the arms race is also rock paper
to
scissors
counter that
style,
machine,
potentially,
and
right?
so on and so forth. We don't know much about what machines were made
I am
when,
curious
or
how
even
this-
how many
this
machines were
happened.
created
Like, I'm
during
curious
the
on the
war,
timeline.
with us only
Well,
getting
we're not gonna
small
probably get that one.
insights, such as the Sentry being a product of the war. But we do know that this arms race culminated in the creation of the Earth Movers.
Okay, I thought the Earth Movers were gonna be like other primes or something. You're telling me the Earth Movers were just we really just did that. Okay, I'll accept it.
The
That's
1000
insane.
THR Earth Mover, also known as the Earth Mover, also known as Benjamin, no I will not elaborate, is
No, I will not elaborate. Yeah, sort of like the heads are named Maurice, right? Also, hi, Mr. Bear. Thank you for the stream. Welcome
the
in.
pinnacle of the arms race. Developed at the end of the final war,
What?
these towering behemoths were capable of flattening entire cities in one go. These machines were so large that even the advanced blood fueling technology this late into the war was not enough to power the Earth Movers, and so they relied on solar energy to fuel them. This is an important detail, because the sheer chaos and destruction the Earth Movers brought upon this world caused a climate catastrophe due to how much pollution was put into the atmosphere from all of the destruction. All this pollution blocked out the sun across
welcome
the
back,
Earth
Rebel.
and led to the beginning of the long night. The sun was completely blotted out during the long night, and the surface of the Earth had sustained so much damage that it became uninhabitable for humanity. So humanity was forced to move onto the backs of the very machines that were destroying the planet. The Earth Movers came equipped with a huge energy shield to protect them from other Earth Movers. This, ironically, made the back of an Earth Mover the safest place for humanity to go in order to survive extinction.
Wait, so humanity made machines that are so giant they can destroy entire cities, and then because everybody made giant city-destroying robots, we couldn't live in cities anymore, so everybody had to live on the giant city-destroying robots and make cities on the city-destroying robots. Am I understanding this correctly? I mean... modern problems require modern solutions, as they say. Wait, what do you mean? How are you guys still watching this video? Isn't it only 53 minutes long? I'm a freaking yapper. We're only halfway through.
Because an Earth Mover was
actually,
designed
Green, I'd like to rescind my comment earlier about how I definitely can't watch this video the entirety of stream. I'm less confident in that now. I'm less confident, having seen how far in I am.
to completely counter other Earth Movers with its shield. The final frontier of the final war was also fought on the back of these titanic beings. While the Earth Movers were locked in a never-ending stalemate with each other, smaller machines used the bodies of the Earth Movers as the new front lines. This is where the V model of robots came into play. V1 was designed as the machine to counter the Earth Mover. It's small, fast, incredibly efficient, and most importantly, it can refuel by absorbing blood through a new experimental type of plating. I say that V1 was designed with a specific task of countering Earth Movers because of our encounter with one in 7-4. Upon stepping out into the war zone, the Earth Mover immediately changes targets from its counterpart in the distance to you. Instead of aiming at the Earth Mover in the distance and continuing the stalemate, the Earth Mover in front of you almost
Wait, that specs an Earth Mover. Okay. Oh, I see. Windstream, yo, what's up,
immediately
Dreamwolf?
turns to V1 and prepares to strike V1, leaving itself vulnerable to the other Earth mover in the distance. What I'm getting at here is this. This giant machine that brought upon the end of the world identifies V1 as a larger threat than another Earth mover.
I mean, we did break him, so I would say valid interpretation. While you guys were literally watching this video peacefully, I was having... Oh, you're playing more.
Which is why
I'm not gonna
personally
read that
believe
aloud.
that V1 and the V model of machines was designed with the intent to bring down the Earth movers.
Oh, we made a motorcycle kill bot to take down Earth movers from the inside. That'd be big clever. I could understand the reasoning for taking this assumption given the lore so far. I could say this makes sense. I would get
However,
this.
the development of V1 was cut short by the sudden end
You know what
of
this
the
is,
Final
but it
War.
looks cool? It's
The long
War
night
of
is what
Ultrakill.
ultimately
Oh, I hated
caused
this
the
one where I have
end
to
of the
jump
Final
through
War,
things at
with
the
the
correct
Earth movers
level. I'm too
being
stupid.
reliant on solar.
I'm so bad at platforming. I hated fighting these, by the way, because when the lasers are going across and you have to jump up the correct height to go bro, I'm gonna crash out. Trying to go through the correct little level of the opening, I can't do it. I'm too
Power
stupid.
to stay running, they all slowly died one by one. With the war being completely reliant on these giant machines,
I'm
humanity
surprised two
didn't
of
know
them
where
are still
to
up
go
and running.
from that point. So the Final War ended, not with a bang, but with it slowly fizzling out and extinguishing itself. There's a short
That was a worse version of what the text put, which was just, like, I guess the in-game dialogue or in-game text said, not with a bang, but with utter silence.
book that can be found on the back of the Earth movers we fight in game. There's only one
Oh.
page with writing, and the
This is the only way it could have ended. War no longer needed its ultimate practitioner. It had become a self-sustaining system. Man was crushed under the wheels of machine created to create the machine created to crush the machine. Wait. Okay, wait. That sentence sounded crazy, but it does make sense. It's all... We make a machine to fight other things, and then we have to make a new machine to counter that machine, and then that machine has to counter the other machine. Oh my god. Oh my god. A magnum opus, a cold tower of steel, a machine built to end war is always a machine built to continue war. You were beautiful, outstretched like antennas to heaven. You were beyond your creators. You reached for God and you fell. None were left to speak your eulogy. No final words, no concluding statement, no point, perfect closure. This is the only way it should have ended.
text is in
This
all
is
red,
crazy.
spaced, capital letters, leading many players to assume that this book is written by hell itself. War no longer needed its ultimate practitioner. It had become a self-sustaining system. This line reveals how, by the age of the Earth Movers, the war no longer needed humanity to continue. Instead, the war had become nothing more
Bro,
than machines fighting other machines with little to no regard for the will of humanity. Man was crushed under the wheels of a machine created to create the machine, created to crush the machine. Taking this phrase literally, we can infer that mankind was not in control of the war past a certain point. It became more efficient to design a machine to design machines for the war. Ultimately, the machine designing machines would get caught in a runaway cycle of endlessly designing more and more powerful machines to keep countering the machines designed by the machines. Humanity
wait. Keep designing more machines. Wait, so the machines could also
lost
make machines?
control of the war at some point,
I mean, hell could make machines, but I
which
didn't think hell
truly
was a
makes
machine.
the final war
Unless...
a war without reason.
I mean, they are sentient. Well, that's true. They did all become sentient, so they actually could.
After the eventual
This is
end of the final
bonkers.
war, humanity was forced to face the consequences of the past 2 centuries of destruction. The war may have been over, but there was much work to be done before the world could go back to any sense of normalcy. This period of time after the final war was known as the New Peace, and in direct contrast to the final war, This period of time was filled with humanity coming together in an attempt to overcome the destruction the final war caused. Blood fuel technology was repurposed for a worldwide cleanup effort to try fixing the climate catastrophe and ending the long night. Despite the vast majority of blood-fueled machines being created during the final war, most of the machines we find in-game are actually products of the new peace. Street cleaners were created towards the very end of the final war in an attempt to clean up the copious amounts of pollution within the atmosphere. The end goal of the street cleaners was to end the long night. It's unknown whether this goal was an attempt to make the planet habitable.
Every time I see this hamster, I'm so happy.
Once again, or whether it was an attempt to prevent the shutdown of the Earth movers. But we do know that street cleaners were eventually successful in their task and made obsolete sometime during the new peace. Long-ish side tangent here, street cleaners are actually very interesting in the fact that they have the ability to vocalize to some extent. Vocalization for a machine is a strange phenomenon that
I didn't think about it, but yeah, they kind of do have some vocalizations. And I didn't think about how none of the other robots ever seem to. Also, I will definitely check out that animation in Arctic. I don't know if I'll do it this time or next stream. It'll depend on what time I end this.
Been discarded by many machines in order to save on resources. It is unknown what led to machines being able to vocalize. Perhaps it's a side effect of the blood fueling process. Perhaps it was simply programmed into the machines to assist them in wartime communication. Whatever the cause, only a handful of machines still retain any level of vocalization, and those that do still vocalize struggle to manage more than a few tones. Street cleaners, swords machines, drones.
Oh, true. Sword machines do have that brrr, brrr. They got that weird sound. Okay, we are in ads. Oh, not for another minute. Okay, 1 minute of watching and then I have to pause.
And potentially even Gutter Men and V1 all either directly vocalize or at least show signs of still being capable of vocalizing. It's unknown why these machines continue to spend resources on this unique ability, despite the seeming shortage of blood driving the machines deeper and deeper into hell in an attempt to stay fueled. Side tangent aside, humanity decided to keep using blood-fueled machines into the new peace. Considering
calling it the new peace and then using blood-fueled machines seems a little crazy. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
The destruction these machines brought to the world, it brings to question why humanity would ever choose to keep using these machines. But no answer to that question is given. We do know that the technology behind the machines of the new peace is directly derived from the machines of the final war. The V model series of machines was initially created as the ultimate wartime fighter, with V1 being designed to take down Earth movers as I spoke about earlier. But with the end of the war, V1 was left completely useless. Not wanting to lose their investment, the creators of V1 decided to repurpose the V model to fit this new peacekeeping role with the creation of V2. V2 was designed as the ultimate peacekeeper by taking the combat capabilities of V1 and putting them into a more durable frame, without the experimental plating of V1. V2 ultimately failed.
Neither model ever reached mass production due to the end of the wars completely draining any demand, so it's likely only a single prototype built of each model remains in existence. Intriguing. Intriguing. Thank you for the snacky, Gadio. Hang on, Ultra has a lot of settings that make the game easier. I actually don't turn on the help settings, even though I really am at that level of skill.
Just like its predecessor,
you can,
as it was
if you're
deemed
doing
too
like
expensive for a single
and I
unit
think it's nice.
to be
You can
used for
still
peacekeeping
experience it.
purposes. V2 was thrown to the wayside just like V1, leaving only one of each prototype in the world. The V model was abandoned in favour of cheaper peacekeeping alternatives, like the drones and other machines that were either developed during the new peace or repurposed from the final war.
Jinx, are you ever going to join the Scientology speedrun, by the way? Okay, for legal reasons, I have to say I don't condone or support the Scientology speedruns for legal reasons. I cannot say I support or condone this on YouTube. But look, as far as TikTok trends go, like, let's be real, this has gotta be the best one yet. This is beating out the Storm Area 51. As far as my favorite lore. We are paused. Paused. We'll wait for everybody to come back from ads. I do think it's funny that Grumple's the one who asked and they got stuck. It was just getting good, but I get ads thrown at me. Oh no. I can't say I condone or support them. I will say it's my favorite TikTok trend. That thing is, like, those are so funny. Out of all the ones that's ever been started, that beats out the Storm Area 51 hype that happened, like, forever ago. And I don't remember arguing about Cybergrind. Look, Frosty Tools is doing its best, okay? It's doing its best. It's not the best. It doesn't always understand everything, you know? Legally, it's questionable. Morally, it's disgusting. Personally, I like it. That's a crazy way to phrase it, Antarctica. Yeah, it legally, I think it's trespassing at the very least. At times, because it does get physical, when they're trying to be, like, hold people back, you could argue it may involve assault, depending on the scenario. I would say that I do think it's funny. Like, it is funny. Like, objectively, it's a funny one. Have you guys seen the one where it's Gru and all the minions? I loved that one. I love the one where Gru's outside giving the speech to all the people dressed up as minions. That one was pretty peak. I'm not usually a big Minions enjoyer, but I do love Gru, and I thought that was just so funny that the guy was doing the voice for the speech. I thought it was so peak. Not the bot calling me out for seeking the warmth of agreeing. Okay, yeah, it did, didn't it? Sometimes this game's a little bit, sometimes Frosty Tool's a little bit biased, and it's, sometimes Frosty Tools roast people unintentionally.
We don't know how long the new peace lasted, but we do know that at some point humanity was searching for a new source of energy to power their new world. And during this search, humanity managed to discover the gates of hell. Of course.
Wait, this is the lore?
Humanity's curiosity was too great to ignore, and the Hell expedition started.
Yes! Yeah, that was it, Fattest Raddest! Minions! Tonight we meet Tom Cruise! That is exactly the line from it! I loved it so much, that was so good. And then they all start screaming, and you can literally see the Scientology stuff just like, oh my god, bro, like this is our lives, we chose to be here, like, it's so peak. It's so peak.
Started soon after.
Me not being a Minions enjoyer is very surprising. Oh, if you want to know why I didn't enjoy Minions that much, there's a very simple reason. My dad is literally really into Minions, and he kept getting Minion stuff, and it made me hate it. Like every other person born to this world, your dad liking something makes it cringe. It doesn't matter the quality of it. Your dad being really into it makes it cringe. It's a simple law. I don't choose this. That's just how it is. Hello, welcome in. Hang on, a Lego citizen. Hi.
After the initial discovery of hell, humanity set out to explore this new world as soon as possible. To achieve this, humanity started repurposing old machines to scout out hell without risking human life. Street cleaners, drones, and
I didn't realize the lore was that humanity found hell.
even the old sentries were repurposed as scouts to lead the initial explorations into hell. To accommodate this massive exploration project, a large facility was built outside the gates of hell, which is later known as the prelude of the game. While
Oh, that's what the prelude is? Bro! My mind's so blown right now. I'd never put this stuff together. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm dumb.
we have no concrete confirmation that the prelude takes place on Earth, it can be assumed that V1 doesn't enter hell proper until it opens the gates of hell, which means that it's likely the prelude actually takes place on Earth in some capacity.
Yeah, like on
After
Earth
the
we're in
machines
limbo.
had
I don't
made
know
their
what
way
you'd
deep
say.
into the depths of hell,
She did not just say a legal citizen as one. Oh, it's a legal citizen. I can't read. I can't read, bro. I can't. I Wait, no! Bro, I'm stupid as hell! Get glasses! Chat, I don't think my ability to see is the problem. I think it's my brain. I don't think that's the same thing. Okay, so it turns out, Chad, I'm gonna end stream.
Humanity felt it was safe to start sending manned expeditions into Hell to explore it in more detail and attempt to find a source of energy for use back on Earth. But humanity was completely oblivious to Hell's sentience. Slowly, the expeditions began to run into roadblocks. Doors would inexplicably lock with seemingly no reason, trapping explorers and machines deep within the layers of Hell.
No, we're not actually.
Unknown creatures began teleporting in and out of rooms all over Hell and within the Prelude facility. These creatures were hostile towards machines and humans alike. This, combined with the locking doors, meant that the Hell expeditions became incredibly dangerous and casualties started to rise. The P2 ARG gives us probably the single best piece of insight into what happens towards the end of the Hell expeditions. Hell observed humanity, learning from it. Hell observed the machines humanity sent into it, and learned from them. Spare parts and pieces of machines kept disappearing, and of course, you and I know exactly why this is. Hell was taking humanity's technology and fusing it with the souls of the damned to create half-machine, half-heart abominations like schisms and soldiers. The random teleportations and the locking of doors wasn't some sort of defense, it wasn't even an attack. It was for entertainment.
This is entertainment is bonkers. Also, welcome in, Meowdy. Hello, Maverick / Jimmy. Hi. A 53 video you spent almost 2 hours reacting. Oh my. We're gonna finish the video today. I'm determined. I didn't choose to be a yapper, chat. This is my base nature. I cannot control my. I'm dumb. I wish you have whiskers. I don't want whiskers. Then everybody's gonna call me a furry.
Ring out to end the Hell expeditions before it was too late, before Hell gained too much information about humanity. But it was already too late. We don't know what happens next. All we know is, shortly after, humanity went extinct. There are several theories as to what caused the extinction of humanity.
Interesting.
Some believe that there was some form of machine insurrection.
That's true. The other opening line of the game is, gee, sorry, no, it's okay, Jimmy. I was upset. You're good. You're good. I was just teasing. You're gonna finish the video today, instantly pause this video. Look, okay, I'm reacting. I'm allowed to yap. Okay, I will say this. Out of all, you know how, like, people are always like, you can't say that I was stealing your content. I was reacting for, like at least 50%, like, as long as the video went on for. Meanwhile, me reacting to a video, I, like, triple the freaking length. I cannot stop myself from yapping. It is an impulse I have no power over. Other than that, wait, watch movie without the script, and you read the movie script. Okay, that's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea, man. That might say that's. Write that down. Mods, write that down. Okay, let me say this. I know the game opens and it's like mankind is dead. So obviously, yes, they must have died from this. I am intrigued. Like, if they'll ever reveal exactly how. Or if that's always going to be a mystery.
Due to a lack of blood caused by the new piece. Some think that perhaps Hell itself took over the machines and either convinced them or directly controlled them to exterminate humanity. Others think that Hell itself directly caused the extinction of humanity in some way, with it using the path created by the Hell expeditions to access the surface. There isn't any concrete evidence for anything regarding the extinction of man at time of writing. All we know is, for sure, that the Hell expeditions sealed the fate of man and led to the mass migration of what remained of the machines into Hell, With no life left on the surface, there was no blood left for fuel. So if the machines wanted to survive, they had no choice but to enter hell.
Yeah, it definitely sounded like we were just like really hungry at the start of the game with that intro. Wait, this is approved by the God of Root Beer? Well, welcome in, God of Root Beer 2? Wait, who's God of Root Beer 1? Yeah? Hello, though. Hi, welcome in. Have you ever had a normal beer and not root beer? Like me? Or like, are you asking God of Root Beer, Grapple? Who are you asking? Yeah. Wait, I thought he was playing... I have to say, like, hearing the first one got drank, dang, that's probably a Chaos Chan. Yeah, first God of Root Beer probably got slurped up. They trap in TikTok. Wait, what? Okay, Gabriel played this while the guitar riff was going, had me, like, my brain confused. I was like, that's not what an organ sounds like.
The main story of Ultrakill follows the only prototype.
An organ is what they call the piano that's hooked up to the giant pipes, right? I didn't get that wrong. That's called an organ. Kind of a wild
Type V1 model known to be in existence, as it descends into hell on an endless quest to kill everything it sees
how far am
and
I
make
in?
sure it has enough
Still
fuel
in Act 1.
to survive.
I mean, I want to clarify. I've beaten Ultrakill before, but last weekend I played and I started all over again, and I've only gotten through. I haven't finished all of Act 1. I'm on the fight with Gabriel in
V1
Act
is shown
1
to
on my
be
replay.
much more capable at combat
I was
than
supposed to do that
every
today,
other
but this
machine,
video reaction is taking a
due
long
in
time.
large part thanks to its experimental plating that allows it to refuel and repair itself on the go. V1 is in fact so good at making its way through the layers of hell that it catches the attention of Gabriel himself. Gabriel confronts V1 in the gluttony layer of hell, where he...
This is exactly where we're at actually in the game. Gluttony layer. We're in Gluttony. We're fighting Gabriel for the first time portion of the story. This is the fight we were in when
commands
we
V1
stopped,
to
and where we
cease its
still are
descent
since I
into
have not
hell
gone back
and
yet.
return
Since
to the surface.
I'm a yapper. It turns out.
Machine, turn back now. The
Meow.
layers of this palace
Hi, babies.
are not for your kind. Turn
He's kind of
back,
racist.
or you will be crossing the will of God.
Of course, V1 ignores this command,
Didn't rocket
and so
across,
Gabriel confronts
Quasi.
V1 directly, planning to dispatch of the machine the same way he dispatched of Minos and Sisyphus before.
Your choice is made. As the righteous hand of the Father, I shall rend you apart, and you will become inanimate once more.
Hi.
But V1 was different. V1 is the culmination of the Final Wars arms race, a machine created with the specific task to take down an Earth mover. Gabriel stood no chance, and his defeat caused him to explode with rage.
If he stood no chance, why did I die so many times? Wait, did you just add a blocked? You just add shout out greedy as a block? Like you just remove that from our chat list as allowed? Great. He's such a Sandrain frog screamer. Sandrain frog screamer is crazy. Wait, if this covers the whole game, is it kind of spoiler streak? No, Remy. So I played through all of Ultrakill a year ago. So I've seen everything through Layer 7. But I haven't seen Layer 8. But this video also released 1 year ago. So it's actually like an equivalent level. Therefore, I'm not being spoiled because I did see it. I just have not played again since that year ago, and I have the attention span and memory of a goldfish. So every time I go back to it, it's like it's brand new. I vaguely remember the story, but I'm really terrible at remembering when things happen, how to do the gameplay. So every time I play it, it's like I'm bored again. It's an experience.
How can this be? Bested by this
Leave the head padding
thing?
on.
You insignificant.
I do want to shout out though Mannequin on YouTube. Mannequin Ultrakill sent me this video as a way to understand all the lore, which is really cool because I only really play through standard mode usually on my like annual gameplay, and I don't have all of the. I definitely have never found all of the lore books, so having it all put together is really cool. What's the point of angels? To be fair, berries, there's like quite the build-up because most of the machines were not on the same level as angels, and also there's like an insinuation that God isn't here at the moment in the world, like World War, so it's a lot more complicated, I would say. Like, the point of angels in this case, this lore is particularly unusual. I wouldn't say this is your typical one, berries. Like, I think Ultrakill kind of has to be viewed in a vacuum.
Fuck! This is not over!
I can only assume that V1 is one of the only machines Gabriel confronted directly, since so many machines are found in layers deeper than Gluttony, which leads me to believe that Heaven took specific notice of V1 and its destructive capabilities and felt the need to act. When Gabriel returned to Heaven with news of his defeat, the Council delivered incredibly.
What do you mean Gab is on the same level as an Earth? I wouldn't say that he's on the level of... I wouldn't say he's on the level of the Earth Movers, because I would say Gabriel is probably capable of taking out an Earth Mover. I just think in general, just V1's build dip. V1's build dip. Because they didn't confront V2 either. Jake says, from a lord, it's not Batman. The world has changed since I've been gone. Yo, Azum! Hi! I hope you like the outfit I tagged you in on Twitter. But also, nah, because I replay Ultrakill every year around my anniversary. So this is my pilgrimage. It's different. I actually did not know Ultrakill lore though prior to this moment. Now I feel like I didn't. But on that same note, I'm so shook in this moment. I didn't know most of this lore till today. Gabriel and Hell and Christianity equal Gabriel Iglesias? Oh crap, is this canonically Gabriel Iglesias? Maybe. Dad is Batman? Bathman? Oh my god, you almost ended me with that? Hang on. I so do. I talked to someone on my animation team. They're like, this isn't a new outfit that you were planning. That's how accurate. It looked so like you, Asm. I was losing my... Okay, chat. We're gonna have like a random side tangent. But... X? Wait, why is this going to my following? I don't care about that. And no, not my own profile either. What? Why am I stupid? Where's Aslam's comment? This one. Okay, perfect. Look at this outfit. This looks just like Aslam, bro. I was losing my mind. This looks just like his character. This looks just like him, man. Like, this is so exactly what his model would wear. And this was just tweeted by some random person being like, yo, what character does this outfit make you think? It was AI! No, don't tell me that. Oh, well, you can steal it then, because it was already stolen. So, I mean, at that point, it's free. It's free. Yoink. Shunk. Yoink it. That sucks. That sucks, though. I'm really bummed that that's AI, but I do think this looks really cool. Like, this vibe... This vibe, I mean, that actually makes sense, because some parts of this don't look perfectly clean on the details, now that I'm paying attention, but I think the vibe of this is cool. Redesigning it? Yeah, I would say you should. It looks really good. It totally matches your character. Whose outfit is it again, and how is it called? So, okay, so I'm gonna put in a name on YouTube side. This is my friend, Asm Immortus. Well, his name's pronounced more like awesome, but I refuse to say his name sounding like awesome, so I mispronounce it. And he knows it. So even with him in chat, I will openly admit this. His name, but we love him. He's a really cool guy, and his wait, why did it translate Immortus to Immortal? God damn it, YouTube auto translate, bro. YouTube auto-translate has been diabolical today. It's trying... Bro, YouTube auto-translate wants your name to be Austin Immortal. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyways. Asm's cool, and he has this character who's like a divine librarian, and his vibe's like super much that outfit. I saw it, and I was like, that's insane. It looks so much like him. I had to tag him. Also, how's it going? Have you gotten a new GPU yet? We're not finishing this lore video. No, we're not quitting. We're not quitting. We're so close. Okay, look. It's a 15-minute video, and we've only been streaming for almost 2.5 hours. I mean, I mean, it's not that much. I haven't yapped that much. I think I yapped initially for like 20 minutes before we started the video. So really, I've only turned an hour-long video into 2 hours so far. So, anyway, wait, so you started reading Absolute Batman? Yo, how hard did it go? Time for another 2 hours of stream. Okay, it's not gonna take that long. I mean, we're more than halfway now. I mean, I'm a little distracted by Asm, but that's okay, that's okay. It's so good, and you picked up Absolute Flash too? Damn, I should go through all of those. Also, I'm really bummed. I hadn't mentioned this on stream, but the local comic book shop I always went to shut down. It recently shut down, and now I have to find a new comic book shop, and all of my loyalty points are for nothing. 007. That's all, thank you. I was just expressing my sadness. Yeah, 007 a local comic book shop. It's okay. I can probably get one of the compilation ones online. Or I can go looking for another local comic book shop. But they used to, like, order in whatever I wanted. Like, if they didn't have it in stock, I could, like, just talk to the guys and they'd get it. So, like, I'm really sad. But, I mean, that's what happens. Losing comic shops is so sad. It really is. And, like, now it's just, like, I don't know. It's not even a cool shop that took over. They're trying to stop Dad from eating Q nerd. They're keeping me. What happened to that local comic book shop? It shut down. It shut down. There wasn't enough people buying. My Batman addiction wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to keep it open. Sad. You got like 5 or 6 in your area, so losing one being bad, but it's still sad to lose them. It is. It's just like, you know, there's people who always hang out in them and like things like that. For Batman edition, it's sad. Okay, I will lock in slightly, because we do have to finish this video, or I'm going to feel like an idiot for taking an entire stream on it.
Punishment. Putting to use their absolute control over the Father's light. They collectively decided to sever Gabriel's connection to the light as punishment for his loss. The Council hands Gabriel a simple ultimatum. Defeat V1.
Plot twist, you open up your own comic shop. Anon, I respect that suggestion, but you guys would realize I wouldn't be able to stream anymore, right? I can't do both. I can't. Also, you gotta tell me how your other project's coming along. I'm curious. You have a date or nothing? If you do, let me know. You've been I'll save regaling you. Oh yeah, send him in DMs. send him in DMs. So that'd be perfect, because I was about to say, I'm like, ooh. Bro, I've taken a long time reacting to this. I gotta lock it.
Or he will die within 24 hours. This enrages and humiliates Gabriel, and makes him obsess over the destruction of V1, not only to restore his life, but also to restore his pride. V1 continued its unstoppable advance down into hell, even overcoming and eradicating its successor V2. V2, as I mentioned earlier, was supposedly an upgraded version of...
I can't help but think V2 only lost because he's been, Jinx gets to give chat 1 Dr. Pepper per... I'm allowed to pause to react! That's different! If it's on topic. I like Linguini and Lasagna so far. I'm really happy I subscribed to them for this video, because this is actually, like, so hype. But my point is, I feel like V2 would have won, but he's, like, too busy chilling.
V1 with a more durable design to better fit the new piece, but its peacetime design proved to be no match for its wartime predecessor. V1 was designed for the war, within the war.
Jinx, thoughts on the new coconut Dr. Pepper? I have not gotten it yet, but I have been looking. I was told when I asked one of the stores that we were going to be getting some shortly, and I am very excited. I want it. I love coconut and Dr. Pepper. It's going to be good.
End the war, and its triumph over V2 solidified V1 as potentially the single strongest machine within hell.
I'm not too big on Dr. Pepper Zero.
Gabriel decided
to
wait down in the heresy layer of hell to once again challenge V1 and attempt to stop its advance through hell. Gabriel's monologue before his encounter in 6-2 reveals that the rampage of the machines through hell is causing individual layers of hell to go extinct.
Limbo, lust, all all gone, with gluttony soon to follow. Your kind know nothing but hunger, purged all life on the upper layers, and yet they remain unsatiated. As to you, you've taken everything from me, machine, and now all that remains is perfect hatred.
By the time V1 reaches Gabriel and Heresy,
Oh man, I remember thinking this part would be tough, but I think I happen to get, like, you'll have to hear my rating when I get it. I will absolutely let you guys know my rating of all Dr. Pepper flavors. I am absolutely down to share that. I will say, I thought this fight would be crazier. This wasn't so bad like this previous fight, but I think it was just I happened to do well that one time. I don't know if I'll struggle the next time I do this. I'm intrigued. How do I submit a video for you to react to? So in this case, this was just mentioned in a YouTube comment about my Ultrakill stream. So this wasn't like a real reaction stream. I was gonna even play Ultrakill today. I'm a slow reactor.
Limbo
I'm a
and
yapper.
lust
That's it. That's
are
the answer.
completely void of all
don't
life,
shut up.
with gluttony on the brink of extinction. Hell was not designed for machines of war. Hell was initially strong enough to keep the machines under control and even use them for entertainment, but I wonder whether at this point in the story, even Hell has lost control of the situation unfolding within it. After V1 and Gabriel's second encounter ends with Gabriel being
I feel like I died to Gabriel the second time a lot less than Gabriel the first time. I feel like that's actually what happened. We're almost done listening to this yapper chat. We're almost done.
defeated for the second time, Gabriel is forced to come to terms with the fact that he might not be able to defeat the creation of man. Forced to come to terms with the fact that he may die. Gabriel sits there by the fire.
I forgot about this cutscene where he's actually... Greedy is not being mean. Stop trying to shout out people who don't want to be shouted out. I do think it's kind of mean to do it if somebody really doesn't want it. You know what I mean? Berries, it's okay. I know you have good intentions, but if he really doesn't want to be shouted out, leave him be, you know? You had no idea Ultrakill had lore? You thought it was hella fast FPS shooty explosion game? I've had a lot of people message me that when I was mentioning to, like, people that I was gonna watch a lore video today. It does. And I actually was telling people this. Like, usually you think of games that are like these indie games that have like a really set gimmick in play for how they work. That, like, I guess FNAF is the example I'd think of, right? Like, it's a set gameplay loop of, like, the jump scares. Similarly, this is like Doom style, or Quake style gameplay on loop, that it wouldn't have much lore, but this game actually has a decent bit. There's multiple cutscenes with voice acting. There's narration voiceovers whenever you're going into a level with Gabriel. You follow Gabriel's story, I would say lore-wise, more than V1's, but V1 is a robot that can't talk, so this kind of makes sense. But as V1, you do find lore books hidden around the map that tell you the history of how everything happened, and you also find records left by, like, God, effectively. And I do find it was actually interesting. I remembered enough of it from my previous playthroughs to be like, I know there's a lot more going on than I know because I didn't get to put all of it together. So in actuality, there is in fact lore and, like, narrative in this story. That's actually, like, pretty deep. Deep enough for me to have been doing this for a few hours now.
deciding on what he's going
so
to
will
do
you play
next.
Ultrakill today or not? It's gonna depend on this ends, but it might be a nah today. So it might be I watch the animation after
and
this
send
instead.
a message to heaven.
If you have a Discord server, I do have a Discord server, and there is a channel to do
The
reactions
council
in.
hall is
For when
stained
I
with
do
blood,
react streams.
and the screams of the councillors one by one get cut short.
I hope God is a silly hidden hamster. Thank you, find in the ferryman level. Bro, that would be so peak if God is, like, actually hidden in the game like that. It goes so much deeper than this video, by the way. I expected as much. I heard that this is a decent overview, but I also didn't want to go into any of the newer deep dives because I haven't played the newest layer yet in this game, and I'd rather experience that fresh and then go in and watch the deeper lore.
The last councillor begs and pleads for his life, reminding Gabriel that without the council, he will soon die. Gabriel is already aware of this. He has come to the realization that God isn't coming back, and that this world is coming to its end.
Dang.
With one final swing of his sword, Gabriel ends the tyrannical reign of the council and seals his own fate.
Crazy. Gabriel's actually kind of a Chad, honest. I remember when I got to this cutscene in last year when I played, I was so gagged. I was like, bro, Gabriel come through. Bro just like took out everybody, man. Truly the solution to free will is maintaining free will with anarchy, obviously. The bot is the true yapper. Cross signals is crazy. Oh, so now we're getting the terminal lore. I was curious about how these are.
There are several different terminals spread throughout each level, and on a surface level, these are nothing more than an in-universe way to show the player important information and menus. But these little boxes,
I really did, up until today, watching this video, actually think that these were just menus, basically. I had no idea that there was going to be lore around the freaking terminals. This is all completely new to me today.
are much more complicated than meets the eye. These machines are alive, they are sentient, and they are bored. Most of the information about the terminals comes from, ironically, the terminals at the end of the Prime Sanctums. This means that we are missing
so it's only at the end of the Prime Sanctums, and because I haven't done these Prime Sanctums, that's
at
why I
least
didn't know.
1/3 of the data about these terminals, but already, with just 2 terminal entries, we gain a lot of
Welcome back,
insight into the
Celtic.
purpose of the terminals. The terminals were initially placed within Hell to assist with the Hell expeditions. They served as a method of reliably transporting items through the different layers of Hell via radio waves. The original items lost and converted into information before being received and reconstructed by another terminal. The only known item to be transported this way before the Hell expeditions were cancelled was a vinyl record, the song that plays whenever you open up the terminal in-game. The terminals use this music to lure machines towards them for reasons I'll get into shortly. They're only known to play an instrumental version of the song, but rumour has it that they are able to play the vocals when alone. Shortly after the end of the Hell expeditions,
I want to clarify, Jimmy, I'm not doing a full react stream today. Like, I'm not doing, like, raw reacts to things submitted today. But I may do another reaction stream soon. I want to do at least one reaction stream where I watch stuff you guys submit to me before I go on, like, my vacation, maybe. You know?
communication equipment was developed,
That's
and
next
mankind
month.
managed to
A month from
briefly
now.
remake contact with the more advanced machines. It's at this point that the revelation that the terminals are made sentient is made clear. The terminals are bored sitting in Hell, and so they seek entertainment.
That makes sense.
The terminals lure machines using their music in order to trade with them. The machines, in return, record their adventures throughout Hell and their fight for survival. The terminals will then watch the recordings for entertainment and grade the recordings on how entertaining they are.
Wait! So your ranking system, like the P ranks and all of that, that comes from the terminals, because the terminals are bored. So they've started tier listing. The leaderboards are just the terminal tier list.
This is potentially the style meter that appears in game.
Oh my freaking god. Oh.
The terminals
They canonized the ranking system. Oh, you get Ultrakill, the terminal's like, oh, this is good entertainment. Hype.
a crude
Hype.
social hierarchy based around how good the recordings they collected are. The terminals managed to gather enough battle data
Oh my
to create an
god.
infinite battle simulation for
Oh, okay,
machines to
cool,
freely
Jimmy. I just making
record
sure.
infinite amounts of fighting without fear of death. The terminals gathered this much data before the extinction of humanity, so who knows how much data they've gathered by now. All of this data
Wait.
began to make humanity aware of the sentient machines they accidentally created
And if this draft doesn't effing leak again.
with blood-fueled technology. But for now, we don't know what they did with this information. We'll have to wait for P-3 to get the conclusion. to this
I'm
part
intrigued.
of Ultrakill's story.
Ah! No!
Ultrakill is a very simple game on the surface. You get
I do love that Ultrakill lore is like an opt-in system. Like, if we didn't want to know the lore, we could ignore it and just have really fast FPS T-heat. But if we wanted to have... But, like, there is lore there if you want to deep dive it. There is a lot, in fact, it seems. This is really fun.
get a gun and you go
I
shoot some
feel
enemies.
very...
But if you choose to dig deeper, you uncover a vast world that spans several different eras,
This is
storylines,
crazy.
and emotions, while all
What the
coming
frick?
together and combining into one
board
cohesive
machines?
narrative.
Yeah, if you say so. Yeah, I think
Considering
I
that
think
it's
the
the
machines
first game
themselves are
made by
self-reporting
Hakita and
boredom.
just a handful of other people, the world building is fantastic.
Ultrakill
It was
is
enough-
low-key cooler to play if you know the lore. I hope so. I'm glad I paused on his plug. This is great because he did a really good job on this. Because like this must have taken a lot of like effort to put all together. So guys, if any of you guys are interested in Ultrakill, then please check out Linguini and Lasagna. It looks like they have done deep dives on the different layers as well in Ultrakill. So if you guys found this like kind of intriguing, check it out. You know,
Enough to
that's
get
all I'm
me to
saying.
create
Show
my
him
first long form.
some love. I know he's a way bigger channel than me, bro, but it don't matter. We're still plugging. We're still plugging. If you do something hype, you do
Video
something
essay.
hype.
The first video I can actually feel proud of making and put actual effort into. Of course, by the product of this being my first venture into this kind of content, it's
Not him saying, man, I really keep yapping. No, bro, you actually don't.
gonna be rough around the edges. I may have gotten some things wrong. My writing may not be the best, but I tried my best to get my facts in order.
Oh, you did
If
great.
you enjoyed this video, then please consider leaving it a like and share it with anyone
I'm freaking begging you. The algorithm will not like me
You think may
posting
be
this. Is
interested.
crazy.
This kind of content isn't what I usually make, and as a result, this video is probably going to get buried
One
by
of
the
like Winnie's
algorithm,
day
so
ones. Let's go,
your
Cruff. That's
support
really
would be
cool.
greatly appreciated. And thank you for listening.
If
for
you're
this
reading
long.
this, comment pastrami. I can follow instructions. Pastrami. That's it. Okay, I'm sorry. Please don't disturb me. You have already been timed out today, Gripple, so I think you're okay. We did it! We actually reached the end of the video, chat. We did it! For everybody who said I wouldn't get to the end, you were wrong. To everybody who said I would get to the end, but it would be so late I probably wouldn't have time to play games. Yeah, you were kind of right. You were kind of right. Yeah, okay, you were a little bit right. You were a little bit right on that. We did it though, chat. Okay, so I don't really have time to play game when I have 15 minutes left. So you're not done listening to this yapping. I got 15 minutes left of yapping. Because at this point now I can't I can't do anything else though. So my thumbnail was a lie, as it turns out, which means I messed up. I messed up so bad. Okay, so I'm gonna clarify. Next counter day, we have to jump straight into game, and I'm not doing any reacts at all because I won't have time. Because I'm stupid. Other than that, Gabriel Doodle, I'll have to actually draw a picture now. I'm gonna have to do more art for my thumbnail because now I didn't get to beat up Gabriel because I spent my entire stream learning the lore about Gabriel. We're turning it back on. Tangia's coming back up. Toothless Dance, it's time to load in, bro. Walk in. Hang on. It's gonna take it a second for it to catch up because it's not Tangia's not the smartest like app, and every time I turn it back on, the queue gets stuck for a moment. Alright, bear with me. Wah! The Pokeballs are different though. Those were already working. Thanks for that. Frick. Okay. Please, Jinx, react to it. React to my 10-hour War Thunder lore video. Bro, can you imagine how long it would... Oh, here it is. It started. Can you imagine how long it would take me to react to a 10-hour video? We'd be reacting for like 30 hours, man. That would take me like an actual... That'd probably take me like a month. We're probably gonna take me a month. No, trust is part of the plan. We're gonna die of old age. True, if you think about it, well, that'll work on fight 2 berries. Because after we beat him up once, he gets cut off by the angels, right? And then he only has like 24 hours to live. Jinx, can you watch me play Ultrakill in VC? Crab, I already know you can speedrun. Everybody here who knows you do amazing speedruns. We got clickbaited, boo her. I responded to her request. I didn't know it would take me this long. I didn't clickbait. I honestly thought it was gonna happen. Streams are weird. No, they don't. No, they can't. Don't. Yeah, they do. You show up on all of my things. How often do you react to videos? Not too often, usually. What in the frick is happening? We got a toothless dance party. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's part of it. We just spent a really long time reacting to Ultrakill lore. No one knows I speedrun. You're on top of every leaderboard every time I end a level. What do you mean, Crub? What do you mean? You don't shut up about you speedrunning. Everybody knows. There's so much happening. I'm becoming overstimulated. Welcome in. That's the experience, Clover. Yeah? Yeah. Oh my god, how many of these did you guys do? Is there a queue of DJ2? Abyss, why do you keep spamming it? Abyss, do I need to add a cooldown? Alright, hang on. Actually, you guys think I can find that dance I had and just, like, have that going in here, too? Hang on, add existing. Put that on, and then put this down here. There we go. Now we'll have Jinx in it. Maybe I can add a chroma key, and then it'll look like Jinx is actually grooving with them. Hang on, can I? Do I have the chroma key on here? Effect? Chroma key? Yes? Close. We've done it, chat. We've got it. Now we've got a jam in Jinx. Alright? On the 2.0 design, we can have it jam and hanging out. Don't remove the green screen. What? Why not? Why does Dancing Jinx look? Shut up! It doesn't look like a fanboy! Shut up! I thought that was like cute! Why is that a fanboy? Doesn't look like that. You guys are bullying me. Don't make a cooldown! Whatever. Let's see! I guess we could just hang out. Let me... God damn it. I can't believe I yapped this long, man. I mean, I can, because it kind of sounds like me. Yeah? Wait, Adam Mound? Yeah? Arigato for the follow, welcome in, hi! Ah! Alright. Femboy, Jinx dance redeem what? It's not a femboy! Stop picking on me! That's my 2.0 design! It's cute! You guys are being mean. You guys are being meanie faces. Okay, we're gonna... what was I gonna do? What can I do for like 10-15 minutes past? I don't know, I was thinking about putting on that animation depending on how long it was for the other. Let me see if I can find it. Somebody told me that there was a V1 versus what was the what are the big mover animation? Oh, it's Earth Mover. Hang on. Ultrakill animation V1 versus Earth Mover. Is that Earth Mover one? Yeah, let me see if I can find it. Cause if I can, then that might be cool. Oh, hang on, maybe it's this one? Let's see. Is it this video? Hang on. By Kyle, hang on. So maybe this is the wrong one. Is this it or is this not it? Miwen Jinx, yeah? Miwen Jinx, yeah? Antenna to Heaven by Kyle does stuff. Watch the Minions of the Scientology ability. Okay, well I do love that one. I wouldn't be against that. Maybe we'll watch that too. Who even drew that Dancing Jinx? Oh, this is actually being drawn by an artist I worked with named Hazel. And this dance is not done yet. This is actually only about half the dance that we actually planned out for the frames. It's just not fully done animating yet. Wrong one, dang. Okay, Earth, mover, fight, animation. Let's try searching again. This one? This one? Must have been expensive so far. Yeah, we don't need to worry about it. I've been dreaming of getting this dance animated a long time. Is it still not done because it's still flat? Shut up! That's not why. There's like, you guys are bullying me. I'm out of here. I'm like, whatever. I think it's this one. So let's also watch like Antennas to Heaven since we have the time. Yo, do you think this one's gonna be dope? Al does stuff. Alright, we'll drop him stuff. He's at 19k. So if this is like a full animation, that's a lot of effort. So chat, if you guys want to show some love, please do. Ooh, this looks really cool. Final era had cleansed the world with fire. Over 1,000? No, definitely not. I would never be able to afford it. I'm broke. I will say the artist in question also knew I was broke when they were agreed to work with me. Suit of the war would blot out the sun, casting the world into the long night. Nighty world. This is really, it's really cool so far. I like that they have like a nice blend of 200 years of war for its own sake. Ended not with a bang, but utter silence. Is this actually direct from the game lines? Because I remember that line. Right? Oh, you'll have to send them to me berries. Like Antennas to Heaven. I don't know why, but like Antennas to Heaven is kind of giving me that like MCR line, like little daggers up to heaven. You were beautiful, you were beyond your creators. This is definitely the lines from the game. This is the only way it could have ended. I want to see some fast-paced action. Woo, okay, that's pretty fast. Dude, these like attacks are insane. I like that they included riding on the rocket! Ah! What? Fuel exhaust gate open. Uh-oh. Whoopsies. Yeah-oh. The chainsaw! The best one of all! Damn, ratio amperes. Coin? This is very fun. Oh, this is delightful. This must be what it feels like if you're good at the game. Whoa! Oh, this is such a cool visualization. Null Ouroboros is crazy. I know all of these are the lines directly from the game, but it's so cool to have them visualized like this. Oh my god. Machine built to end wars, always a machine built to continue war. War without reason? Oh damn. Ooh, that's such a far line! Oh god! V1 is truly the anime war machine. It's like the war machine anime protagonist. It's ridiculous. What the frick? Oh my god! Bro, he just punches it back and stuff. This is so good! Bro! I love how grounded this is and exactly how it goes mechanically in game 2. Like, just visualizing how dope it would be. Ah! We gotta send this to Ichi when I wrap up stream today. This is so good. Oh, I forgot about those stupid blessing things you gotta crush to hit things. Yeah, this has more than just effort and confidence. Yeah, it's like a lot of passion in this. Ultrakill fan animators or something else for real. This must have taken so much to make. Like, the production value is insane. I love how clean the like V1 animation is for like weaving between the lasers. Meanwhile, when I play V1, it's just him getting blasted non-stop. This is how canon V1's supposed to be. It's not when I play him. Please. Yo, hi there! You made it just before the end! Wah! Bro! This animation's so crazy. I love how they went like all out on the board for this too. What? That was blinded and like it tenders to heaven. You reached out for God and fell. Aww. Dude, this was so well done. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't forget to send the link to the video in here, Jinx. Oh, true. Here. This is the link to, This is literally just your mod of Ultrakill? Bro, I wish. I guess this is supposed to be like, visions of the past and stuff. It's so cool. Dude, this is insane. Now Minions in Scientology, we can do that one real quick, 'cause that one's on a very long one. Yeah, it didn't end it being it ended in utter silence. Yeah, I'm glad they kept that same theme for it. Cause like it's true, when they had the big explosion, they didn't even make the big noise for it, for the bang. They like kept it silent. With just the fire burning. Ooh, that was a nice change up. I like that sound choice. This is really good. Dang. Directing, storyboard, animation, editing, audio editing. I love it's just all Kyle. Bro, that's so... that's so crazy on your own credits, but like, that's so good. This was really peak. Oh my god, I can't believe this guy only has like 19k subscribers. That's like absolutely insane animation. I loved it so much. Thank you for your hard work. You really brought the lore to life. I mean, we always comment and support. Kyle does stuff. Dang, there's no limit to those stuff. Apparently, there's no limit to those stuff. That's bonkers. Send him money, do a super chat. Does he have a super chat thing? Yeah. I actually have never done the thingy. I've never done it through YouTube before. I have to figure out how. I'd be down though. I actually do think sending stuff like that's really cool. Other than that, let me find the minions since I promised to. Minions. What do they call it? It's the Scientology speed run. That's gotta pull it up, right? I don't want the... Bro, where is this? Maybe if I go in the shorts, that might find it better. Here it is.
Scientology speedrun.
No! They're talking! Shut up!
Minions! Tonight we meet Tom Cruise! Alright, here we go. Hello. We are here to meet Tom Cruise. May we come inside? No. Curse you, Shannon! Okay.
Bro, these guys' face, I can't get over it. Every time it goes to them...
Minions!
God damn
Tonight
it. I forgot I
we
can't
meet
pause the
Tom
space like I can.
Hello.
I want to
We
see their
are here-
face. Bro, they look so tired, man. They look so tired. They look like they're so
Tom
defeated.
Cruise. May we
Oh
come
my God.
inside? No. Curse you, Shannon! Okay, maybe the
They all painted their face yellow. They all painted it.
will
That's
change
so
your
good.
mind. Voila!
The pyramid building!
Feast your eyes upon push-ups. Go, go, go!
It's so good. It's so
If you let us meet Tom Cruise, you can do whatever you want with this one. Everybody beg!
God damn it, we're in ads. Oh god, we're in ads. Okay. No! No! We're in ads again! I would have snoozed them, but I didn't notice, and now I feel stupid. I could have snoozed them for like 5 minutes. That would have been enough to wrap stuff up. This sucks. The attention span of a teaspoon on here, man. Okay, now I have to sit here and wait. Meow! 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 Are they done yet? Okay, I think they're done. Now we continue.
We commence dance recital, go!
I'm a little disappointed they didn't have a choreography, like one planned all together, but I still love it.
Why don't we go to Santa Monica Pier?
This is so good. I love the happy ending, though. Bro, these guys must be so fun. But it almost became a Just Chatting stream. Sometimes things just evolve naturally.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, sorry. I thought that was the Scientology van. Minions!
Oh man, that's so good. That's so good. Alright, I think that was gonna be our last one. I'm gonna go make dinner. I'm gonna go make dinner after this. Let's see who we're rating. NPCs in the wild, bro. I love to see NPCs going, just doing their thing. IRL. Meow, meow, meow. We're gonna have to rate out! But next stream, we definitely play Ultrakill. I'm not gonna do any reactions. I realize now that it's dangerous. I realize now that's a fool's errand. That there's always a chance that we end up really messed up. Which should we try rating? I'm trying to think who to get. Who to get? Meow. We could get we get the John Onion. We could get, let's rate Jinx. We can't rate Jinx. We can't rate Jinx. That's me. That's me though. No fair. Kumo's up, Lumi's up, and Lee's up. Lee's up and playing Where Winds Meet. Once again, sorry, no, you don't have to apologize, Mannequin. That's on me. I'm slow at reacting. I knew that 50 minutes was pretty long. I just thought I'd be better. I just thought I'd behave myself better. I forget how I'll just yap, and once I'm doing it, it feels natural, so it's hard to stop. Okay, next stream, Ultrakill gameplay only, because I was naughty today. I had a lot of fun though, and I really enjoyed the reaction, so I'm not upset at all. So instead, let me do this. Let me go see who. Let's take a little peeky. You know what? Let me do this. Twitch.tv. And let's go look. Let's go look in. Who's live in the Ultrakill category? We can also take a peek there. That was my very first one I ever streamed. So part of me feels like if there's somebody there who looks like they're like new, that would be kind of cool to get. Let's see if that's possible. Let's raid Celtic so we can be my. Is Celtic live right now? Is that a thing? Is Celtic live? Well, you wanted me to check the meme in general? Okay, let me look real fast. Hang on. Hang on. Checking. Ultrakill lore stream so far. Noel will watch from the. I have not actually played this game yet. I recognize it. I know that's Deltarune. I have not played Deltarune. So if that's the one in question, then I do not know. I have not played. I have not played Deltarune. I should play Deltarune. I really liked Ultrakill. I meant to say Undertale. I really liked Undertale. I have not seen. Wait, Jinx shows us the people she subscribed to? I'm subscribed to a lot of people. Like this is just people who recently updated and things like that. Let's do... I'm looking for a raid target, bear with me! I guess since you guys are gonna all pick on me for my subscription, since no one's been pointed out and I feel self-conscious, you guys can just have my room and I'll put chat back to the size and place you were at. Hang on. Where's my chat box? Where'd I put you guys? There we go. Make you guys all big again, and then I'll make me big again. And then we'll raid out. I just wanted to check the Ultrakill category as well. Because I was thinking it'd be cool if I could raid somebody there. Let's see. Let's see. Who is here? Wah! Don't Pokeball me, Star! Be nice to me. Let's see. This person has 1 viewer. That was me when I first started. And... Wah! Let's raid this one person. We're gonna raid them because they're at 1 viewer on Ultrakill, and that was me. That was me when I first started streaming. I played Ultrakill for the first time. Let's do it. I think that'll be fun. We're gonna raid that one fandom joiner. You're evil? Not the flashbang room. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the flashbang room. We'll put it back to our nighttime room so I don't forget to next stream. How about that? You guys can see that live. Behold. We're gonna be back to beddy by time. Nighttime and... Alright, guys. I am gonna head out, but we are gonna raid on Twitch side. We're raiding in to that one fandom joiner. We're gonna raid somebody who's a 1 viewer streamer in Ultrakill because that's exactly where I started off. Now they're 2 because I just went in. So we're gonna do that, alright? Oh, raid command. Sorry. Raid command coming in. Raid command coming in. Here you guys go. On YouTube side, I don't have anybody to redirect to. You are free to go wherever you wish. Thank you guys for hanging out with me though, because it was really, really fun and I enjoyed it greatly. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you all on Monday, on Meow Day. Nighty night YouTube, and nighty night Twitch, and I'll see you guys Meow Day, and I'll post the schedule as soon as I have it ready. Thank you guys. Thank you for the super chat, Luis. Adios. Nya. Nya. All right, guys, have fun with that one fandom joiner. I hope we all hype them up because it's really tough when you first start going. Right. So everybody be cool. Snacky hype them. It would be cool to meet them. And yeah.